So it turns out Dub is not going to be on the show today. Didn't know. I was just waiting back here. Seen the message just now. So hello everyone. Dub made the title. No idea what he means by Scoot Henderson is not what you think he is. No idea what he wants me to say about Scoot Henderson. So I'm a just send out the link to people. And if you guys have stuff to say about Scoot Henderson, that'll be great, because I have no idea what to say about him, because this has nothing to do with me. So while I wait for you guys to come up, thank you for Political Breakdown for becoming a member. Jaden Hoops, TZG Money, Charles C, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, It's Your Sports Talk, and KTJ12 for becoming members. SB, welcome to the show. You're hosting with me today, buddy. You're hosting with me.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you've been drafted. You've been drafted. You're a host until further notice. Yes.
Technically, because I do what's the name, I have the power to just leave out here on your ass. I could do that, but I'm a
well, you're a nice person and you wouldn't do that.
Oh, I'm definitely not, especially to a guy like you. No, I'm not. All right, come on, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Do you have anything to say about Scoot Henderson?
I'm the opposite of the title, W-Dub, whenever he gets here. He says Scoot is not what he think he is. I think he is what we all think he is. I think he's probably the most NBA ready player. Maybe you could argue with Wemby because he played overseas, but with Scoot Henderson playing against NBA caliber talent on his way up to the league, I think he's actually more prepared than a lot of rookies that you all have for. One that's on the Rockets. You know, he's playing in that overtime league. I don't know if that's compared to playing like G League players. So for me, I'm going to say I'm more higher on Scoot at the point of time right now.
You don't need to hate on.
I had to set a shot right there personally.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that. But Aramis Jones did say I like Shaden Sharp more than Scoot personally.
I mean, of course. So, I mean, because all y'all do is like highlights and not basketball. So yeah, the guy who dunks and windmills, that's what you like more. Yeah. Hey, I'm acting like you. I'm in your seat. You're Dub. I'm you. So I'm doing stuff that you would do. So technically,
when would I ever do that? I'm offended that you would accuse me of just not taking things seriously and just being condescending.
No. You will see a comment.
Nah, I don't appreciate it.
Like that was 100%. That was W Mars, right? That's exactly how.
No, I'm offended. I'm gonna bring people up here just so that I don't have to be up here just with you because I'm offended.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
I am more high. I'm not gonna lie. I am higher on Amin than Scoot.
Who the hell said that they're more high on Shaden Sharp than Scoot Henderson? Who said that?
Aramis Jones with a super chat.
Somebody who like highlights instead of basketball.
Hey man, thanks for the money. Okay.
I like Amin Thompson more than Scoot though. That's just me.
I mean, that's
you're wrong.
I mean,
you're wrong.
I mean, fan, so it's biased. I ain't gonna lie.
No. I mean,
he's not a Houston fan.
You, Mars.
I think Amin has the higher floor though than Scoot because like I think both of them, like you said, Scoot's probably better right now. He's more NBA ready, but Amin Thompson already like one of the top.
You don't have to lie to Mars.
No, I'm not. No, I've been on this before Mars. Like I watched.
You think Amin Thompson's more NBA ready than Scoot?
No, I'm not. No. Scoot's more NBA ready, but I think Amin.
So how is his ceiling higher then?
Because the athleticism he has, he's already one of the best athletes in the league. He has
athletic.
No, I know, but I think Amin's more
athletic, but there's just levels to it.
Amin's more athletic. Amin already one of the best.
Let me go look up this Kamba. You know, I'm gonna troll.
Amin's also really good defensively as well. He has the potential to guard 1 through 3. He already has one of the best. He's one of the best. He's the top 3 passer in the draft class too, in my opinion. He's good at getting to the rim. He might not ever develop a great jump shot, but I think the way he was work ethic, he's been hitting some shots. I don't think he's ever going to, but I think he knows within himself. I never think he's going to be a high volume 3-point shooter. Probably the most threes probably takes like 3 to 4 per game. But I just think with his playmaking ability, his defense, and his overall impact of the game, he has a higher floor than. He's just more of a raw player.
A higher floor is crazy when his offensive bag is like not that deep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's a bigger project that, if done right, would be a very elite player later down the line. But who has a higher floor is definitely Scoot, because you admitted to him being more NBA ready, so he has to have a higher floor than Amin Thompson.
Yeah, I feel like that.
I don't appreciate KB being all logical and shit. Like, I don't appreciate that.
WKB.
We need narratives.
Yeah, we do. Oh, well, technically, you said this, so this can't be true. No, don't just agree.
Where's the agenda?
Yeah, like you just said something without pushing any biasness. I don't appreciate that.
Honestly, that is fair. It's kind of like
how we talk hoops, man.
If you know about football, it's kind of like Amin
yeah.
Thompson's like Josh Allen and like and what's the name is like Joe Burrow. Like if it's like it's like schools like the quarterback has more polished versus like the quarterback that has all the raw intangibles, athleticism. If done right, it's kind of like that.
I don't know if you.
No idea what that means, but
I
don't
know if you cooked.
But I'm
the chat saying her. So I don't know.
You lost me to a little bit there. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the context of whether or not that was a good or bad analogy.
Can you do two basketball players maybe?
Yeah.
All right.
I got what you was trying to say, but that you didn't kind of land a plane on that one.
Hey, they saying you just chatting right now. They saying you just chatting right now.
Basically, in my opinion, Amin Thompson with the raw athleticism is more of a raw project. If he pans out, I think he'll be a better player.
I'm trying to think of like a football comp, not football as an American, but like soccer. Okay,
Mars. We could just say that Amin Thompson has a higher ceiling and call it a day.
Yeah, we don't have to make.
I don't even know if I necessarily agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's because you're a hater, so it's fine.
No. I think they're both gonna be elite. I just think Scoot might have a higher ceiling and floor.
So if both pan out perfectly, just the absolute peak of what they could both be, why would Scoot?
I think Scoot would be slightly better than Amin.
Why?
Because one, he already has like his offensive package is much better. I think he's a better mid-range and just getting to the basket in terms of creating his own shot and slashing. I think he also has that like already. It's more established than Amin. And then once he polishes that, he'll be like a much better operator in the pick and roll too, which he already is better at doing. I think Amin's a better raw passer, but then like in certain situations, I'd much rather have Scoot like operating at the top than like Amin. But I see where people are coming from with like in terms of Amin's ceiling and what he can offer you if they're both at their peak. So I get what you're saying, but I think when I could think about the two and where they can be at their absolute best, I'd still just take Scoot slightly because I think he'd still be more polished offensively than Amin.
That's fair. I'm just high on defense. I'm just real high on Amin's defense. That's
you
why
said what?
I guess.
I don't know how you can be a better player than Magic Johnson with athleticism and defense.
Oh my god!
But
if
you believe Scoot Henderson can be better than that,
would you feel this way if he had a Rockets jersey on? Because you just became a Rockets fan, like 5 months ago, right? Would you feel this way if he didn't play for the Rockets? So yes. Do you think his brother played better than Scoot then too? Because they game about almost close to the same.
Just because they look
potential. No, I'm saying they seal it. I mean, what's
no? Because Asar isn't as athletic. His defense is great, but it's different. He's not as good of a passer, and he shoots better than them. They're different players. They just look the same.
So how far
Amin Thompson is Magic Johnson with athleticism and all league defense. So.
So that's the
goal right there, Mars. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's a top 5 player of all time.
Everything you said is right. Facts, though. I do think Scoot is will be the better offensive player. I'm just high on like Amin's.
I think Scoot has the defense to be well too. Like he's just
to be well, athletic. But Amin Thompson can be the third best defensive
all NBA.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Not that.
Yo, this gas is crazy.
No, not that.
Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, Amin Thompson. That's it.
That's insane.
I won't say all that, but I just think Amin Thompson with his size and length, he's just a bigger player. He's already shown signs of playing like great defense. Not saying Scoot's not going to be a bad defender. I think just because of his sheer size alone, he'll be the better defender, be able to guard multiple positions.
He's already going to be a mismatch.
I think they can both be like at their best. I think they can both be two positives on both sides of the floor for sure.
I agree with that.
So you got the Thompson twin winning. So you got the Thompson twin winning the rookie of the year. Say we take Wemby out because obviously Wemby name is on the. So if Wemby wasn't the guy to get it. Something happened with Wemby. You taking the Thompson twin winning rookie of the year?
No, I'm taking Chet.
Regardless, to be honest, I think he'll play enough games.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. Wemby just has to play enough games that he'll get it. He just has to.
I don't think he will though, because he
has to play 65 games, right? To win.
The Spurs will get him out.
Chet is like his team trying to get in the playoffs. He'll play more games, for sure.
Yeah,
that's true. And what I've been seeing out of he's shown flashes of legitimately doing virtually everything basketball wise. So like I don't.
Yeah.
He's insane, man. I can't lie. He's insane.
I'm not gonna lie. Wemby might be the greatest player of all time.
Nice.
All right,
He might.
buddy.
He might.
I'm not
Be.
gonna lie. I'm with you, man.
Off highlights alone, I can't
If
deny
you
it.
Nah,
see
Wemby-
every game, he just does something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that nutmeg, like a 7-foot guy. Nutmeg.
The nutmeg wasn't that deep, man. It wasn't that serious.
No,
I don't
the
know
pass-
what's happening. It wasn't that serious.
The pass
was-
to
it
the
was-
corner
it was
was
okay.
like
Versus the Thunder, that was
We
Who do you
played
think he
excellent
is?
defense on Wemby. We defended him better than any team defended him so far. So
Oh, it was 'cause he
let's
played
talk about
Houston.
this
Oh,
stupid
he-
nutmeg. He was
Oh,
over
he have a
5
bunch
when
of
he did
wings?
that nutmeg.
His
No
mid
offense.
his mid range looks pretty good too.
Did he score after that nutmeg or no? Did
Nah,
he
he
score?
passed.
No, he got fouled and went to the line.
Oh, okay. So
Who
sweet.
is
But, but they were just giving him free throws because we were locking him up. So they just started giving him free throws because they were like, Wemby needs to score. That's all it was. But yeah, Wemby defensively is a cheat code, and then offensively, he just does things that don't make sense.
It
So-
don't look real watching them hoop.
Did
I
you
ain't
see
gonna
the
lie,
pass
bro.
he made to the corner?
It don't
Oh,
look
when the
real
balls were
watching
going
them
out of bounds and he threw it like,
Yeah.
when I saw that, I was like, I don't know what he just did, but hey, man, he just does
I don't
stuff.
watch,
that just
I don't
doesn't
watch
make sense.
highlights, so I didn't see that.
Yeah, I watched
like-
that game. We started down 17-1,
Like throughout his career, like what do you think is
and
going
that's
to be?
because
Like,
Devin Vassell made 3 threes and an and one in the first 5 seconds of the game.
like,
So
what do you think he's gonna like consistently go to on offense? Like, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you
the
think?
free
is-
throw line.
Probably. Yeah.
He got Hall of Fame whistle already. I don't know what it is.
Hall
But
of
every
Fame
time he
whistle
goes
is
near,
crazy.
every time he goes
Also-
near the rim, they give him free throws.
Also,
So,
is
So it's
broken.
about generational talent, man. That's what it
yeah,
is.
they trying to boost his numbers already. He might average like 9 free throws a game as a rookie.
Nah, take
I'm
him out.
telling you, but I already
He's
have my hot
giving
take. If he
him-
plays enough games by the end of the season, if he plays enough games, I think he'll be rookie of the year, an all-star, and like a top 25 player by the end.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The
I'm
Spurs,
dead.
the
25?
Spurs gonna let him play
I got him top 15.
60, like 66
What,
to
Luka even
67.
Hey, what? I said top
66
25 would be
67
nice.
games.
I didn't say where in the top 25
Oh,
though.
okay.
I got him top 15.
I don't
by
think
the end
Luka
of the
was
year.
top 25 when he came.
He'll
Yeah,
play.
but Luka isn't going to be as good as Wemby in his rookie season.
Hey,
What?
Spurs, the Spurs
What?
gonna let Wemby
That is
play
true.
60. Like, watch
I
this.
don't know,
I'm marking this. Wemby gonna play like 66 to 67 games, and the Spurs probably just sitting the rest of the tank west. Whatever. So as he gets to close to that point, he gonna stop playing.
And if
They
he's
gonna- they
leading
gonna try to
the
get
top
him.
He's the
10,
grandfather of load
Bro, if
management.
he's leading like
The
a top
Spurs
5
aren't
defense
going to
in the
compete
league,
for the play-in, but I promise,
He
by the
gonna
end of
play a
Wemby's rookie
65
season,
game.
there won't be 20 players better than Wemby in the NBA by the end of the season.
Wait,
Oh, wow.
he's
I
wait,
do
what?
agree.
So besides AD, Jokic, Triple J, like, are there any other bigs in the West that can make All-Star over him?
Triple
Julius-
J.
Oh, you said in the
Triple
West?
J.
What the hell? Triple
my
J.
bad, my bad. Triple J might make
Respect
All-Star.
Triple J. Whoa, relax.
J. Jonah Jameson?
He ain't getting the votes over Wemby.
Yeah, that's true.
He
That
might
is
get the
true.
vote wise. Yeah,
AD
he might
and
get the
Jokic,
vote.
that's it, right? AD and Jokic.
Yeah,
Who's the last-
AD,
Jokic,
Jokic.
Sabonis.
Are we
Depends on-
forgetting
No,
Donovan?
no,
How
no,
dare
no.
you? How dare you?
He'll make All-Star.
Depending on what Zion's doing, maybe him.
Oh yeah.
Other than
Oh, yeah,
that,
Zion. Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
named
he
it.
might
other than
make
that,
All-Star.
yeah.
Yo, Mars, how do
might
you feel
Well,
about this
KD
Kuminga
counts as a
third-year
front
league,
court
though?
player, so Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Four.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
Yo, Mars, how you feel about this Kuminga third-year league, man?
Yeah, I've been high on Jonathan Kuminga, so I
Yeah,
believe in. It depends on how much Steve Kerr plays him, but I've been high on Jonathan Kuminga for a minute. I think the athleticism there, the defensive potential is there. If he can shoot, great.
He's much more polished as a shooter. Like, he's much more
It's moving
comfortable.
me.
Yeah? You said what?
His shooting is moving me. It looks like there's been
Yeah. If CP3 actually comes off the bench this year, like, and he has a table setter with him, he's just gonna find his spots like a lot easier on the floor this year. He easily be very
I like him
impactful
as
off
a
the bench.
cutter. I like him as a cutter, someone around the rim. His post game still intrigues me. It's just very.
It does. The
It's very,
upfakes.
it's very interesting. Yeah,
KB.
he studied Kobe Bryant. You can see it.
KB,
He
I know
does
you-
17 upfakes every
I
time.
didn't say these words. It wasn't me.
I'm not
KB,
saying he
you-
is Kobe. I'm just saying he studied him. And
No, I'm just letting people know. I didn't compare him to Kobe, but I don't mind it though.
I ain't
don't
comparing him
mind
to
it.
Kobe. I said he studied him. I ain't comparing him to Kobe.
KB, you a Warriors fan, right? I don't think you were on the Warriors
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
WW show, by the way.
Appreciate it. Bro.
Is Steve Kerr gonna play Kuminga or what, bro? I need Kuminga.
Nah,
in the
he
rotation.
is.
Me and Draymond.
I think the reason why is because Kuminga's shown like he's locked this season, and then on top of that, like in terms of like rebounding and that stuff, I think he's improved. And Kuminga just like he's hungry, like he wants minutes. He wants to be the Warriors' 6th best player on the team for sure. So I think he's going to get
best player on the team.
First man off the bench. Six man.
Sixth best
No,
player.
man, saying.
There's
I
6 men. He wants to
do
be
have a
Warriors.
question about Scoot and all this from you guys. I see a lot of people aren't as high on Scoot. Do you think that's because like he's an athletic point guard and you see John Morant, Derrick Rose, Westbrook, even though these guys are great players, but Do you think people are high as because he's a smaller point guard that's athletic, and they think he might get injured, or he could potentially be inefficient as well because he was a great shooter in G League? So why do you think?
I think a lot
I
of it
guess
has to
his
do with his
floor
G League
wouldn't be as
performance.
high as the other guys. Like obviously Wemby, his floor is going to be worse than that. And then you have a man. I don't know what his floor is going to be because I don't really watch him. So
Amen Thompson's floor is a major bust.
No, I'm just talking about school. I'm just talking about school. Like a lot of people just don't think school will be like. I think school will be an all-star.
But he can never be a bust in your eyes, right, Mars?
Well, if he's a terrorist, he'll be a bust. Like, if he's bad, I'm gonna call him a bust. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think
he
he
can never
will
be a terrorist to you. I'm not
I
gonna
just
lie.
don't think he will be. But if he doesn't live up to Magic Johnson with athleticism and defense, he's a bust. So
God damn.
did he start in the preseason
Insane
game?
standard to start off.
he
Amen
started
start
yesterday,
in the
but Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green didn't play.
That's like a top 3 player all
So he's
time.
not even going to start. Excuse me, starter.
now.
So you know.
Yeah, he's not gonna start. But
So,
yeah, he's not gonna be a bust because he's gonna live up to my expectations.
No, he ain't
How
Fred
does-
VanVleet, the
Yeah,
best
like,
player on
he
the
was-
team. Your team
It's
running through Fred
impossible
Fred
for
VanVleet.
someone
VanVleet
to
is
live up
playing
with that
close to
level
the
of
best player on the
expectation off the
team.
Yeah,
bat.
but
you would
that's
hope
Jalen
Jalen Green would take over that team.
He-
By like
He can't. He's not the guy you think he is. Y'all let Mars push this agenda. Now y'all believe in this. He's
SB,
not.
I know you dislike me for whatever reason, even though
I
I'm
don't
such a
dislike
wonderful
you. I
person.
if
don't
they
dislike
want to
you.
make the playoffs,
Even
You're
though I'm a
lying.
great person and I treat you
No,
with
you're
nothing
not.
but
First of
respect,
all,
and I've
I'm
never
not gonna lie, that is
disrespected
true.
you.
SB, you do hate him. I don't know.
You
what
do
it is.
just
why
hate
do I
me.
Mars?
I
Why do I
don't
hate
I
know.
don't know why
Mars?
you hate me. I've been nothing but nice and kind and respectful.
Oh no, he's lying. But
But I feel you.
Fred
Mars
VanVleet's
hates
better
me,
than
though, so,
Jalen
like,
Green.
it's
I hate
cool
him.
though. It's like a hate.
You're a very valid
yeah,
reason.
yeah. Mars think I got beef with him. He's beefing with himself. But that's a different point of the story. Mars be lying, and y'all let Mars get away with it.
Lying about what?
You're right.
That's a
You
great
overhyping
accusation.
him. You be
You know what's crazy
overhyping
now?
him.
He
overhyping
hates
the
you.
Rockets.
You
He
said
hates
playing
Jalen
Paul
Green
George.
better than Mike.
That's
You said the
insane.
Rockets might be
Me personally.
competing for a play-in. You think Jalen Green finna be take an all-star level leap. You just said the Thompson twin is Magic Johnson-esque. Well, do you want me to keep going with this Rockets agenda you've been
Nothing
pushing?
I've said so far has been a lie.
No.
Yeah,
it's a
can
lie.
an opinion be
Okay,
a
so
lie?
let's go through it one by one. Why is me saying the Rockets are going to be fighting for the play-in a lie?
No, they're not.
That's an
No,
opinion.
why
not
is
a
it a
That's
lie?
an opinion. But you say it like
opinion.
it's facts.
No, I say it as it's something I believe. Why is it a lie?
lie? Yeah.
That's an opinion then. So it's not facts.
I never said it
But
was
you
a
be
fact.
like
I
it's
said
facts.
it's what I
No,
believe.
you said I'm right. So when you say you're right, you call it something a fact.
I've never said I was right.
So what?
I
Wait,
said
wait,
I
wait.
think
Wait,
they're
wait. So where do you got the Rockets finishing this year? Exactly.
in
what
the
seed?
play-in?
So like 10, 9, 10?
In the play-in, whether that's 7 or whether that's 10, they'll be in the play-in.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay. Now,
So tell me how that's a lie.
I just disagree with you.
Oh, so when you said I was a liar, now here I'm not lying.
You said I'm right. No, you said I'm right. That's the problem I have.
I'm
Did
going
he?
to be right. I strongly
Okay,
believe
so we gonna hold that. We gonna
Okay,
hold that with the chamber.
explain to
Okay.
me when I
The
said
Jalen
Jalen Green has done more in the NBA at age 21 than Michael Jordan had. Tell me how that's a lie.
What has he accomplished?
He has
We got a
scored more
rookie of the
points.
year?
He has scored more
he
points
score-
in the NBA than Michael Jordan had. He has got more assists in the NBA than Michael Jordan has. He's
In
got
3
more
years?
rebounds in the NBA than Michael Jordan has. He's
Okay.
made more threes in the NBA than Michael
Okay.
Jordan has. He's won more games in the NBA than Michael Jordan has. So tell me
Now-
how Michael Jordan has done more in the
Okay,
NBA.
now go to Michael Jordan accolades. Now go tell me everything Michael Jordan did his first 3 years.
At the age of 21? Let's see what he did at the age of 21.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
The power of
We're gonna
Google.
look. We're gonna look.
Mhm.
Oh, his rookie
So-
year is 21. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
that's why he
So
tried
is
to
he
do what he.
wrong or for staying?
No,
in the
he's
So
comparing.
Michael
Look,
Jordan,
this-
Michael
hold on.
Jordan, he turned
You already
20
said what I was gonna say.
He turned 22 on February 17th. So before February 17th,
Mhm.
Michael Jordan had played 26 NBA games.
Mhm.
Was averaging 24.7 points. Nice. 4.2 assists, 2.3 steals, 1.3 blocks, 5 rebounds, 49%, 18% from 3. So Jalen Green, like I said, has scored more points, more rebounds, more assists.
My
more
question is this,
steals,
Mars.
more everything at the age of 21.
So you pretty much put the agenda in place knowing he was hurt. So why you compare their 3-year
So
spans together?
I lie.
Yeah, you lied.
How have I lied?
What? Oh, come on.
You lied.
How did I lie?
Ours is technically
I
true.
said at
It's just
the
the
age
worst
of
kind is true,
21,
but it's still true.
No.
Jalen Green has done more in the NBA.
No,
That is
right.
a fact.
Now,
He has
watch
done
this,
more in
though,
the
right?
NBA.
Okay, now right. Now see how I just fought it, right? You try to say you was wrong. I admit that you was telling the truth.
So
right?
once again,
now,
that's two things.
No, wait. Now let me finish.
That's two things I've not lied.
No, watch this. Let me finish. But now admit you did that to pull the agenda off because you knew it was flawed in your
1,000%.
logic.
1,000%.
All right, that's all I want to prove that you.
But I did not lie. I did
No.
not lie.
No. The start of my statement is y'all let Mars get away with pushing these agendas. Correct?
No, you said let me
No.
You did say lie. Come on.
Rewind the tape.
No,
You said
come on.
they let Mars get away with lying.
Y'all got to be with me. It was just to set up a trap to prove that Mars just be setting up agendas. He know what he be doing.
Okay, that's fair.
If you would have just said that,
You said I'd be lying.
That's the first thing I said. That's the first thing I said.
You said I'd be lying. I just proved I don't.
The
be
first
lying.
thing was lying. I said y'all let Mars get away with anything. He be pushing these agendas.
I don't be lying. I don't know. What to
in the
say.
same sentence, you didn't say
I'll
lying.
be honest.
I said it was a trap just to prove my point.
SB's cooked. Let's move on. Someone else says SB's cooked.
No.
Mars being
How come no one
listen,
talks
Mars-
about Brandon Miller?
listen, Mars is being nasty, but technically he is right, even though he's being nasty.
He is right.
W agenda.
Yeah, it's a
That's
nice
it.
agenda, but
You can say what you want. I didn't lie. That's what I know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he won the Jalen Green Michael Jordan debate is kind of crazy, but let's move on.
I mean, you comparing a small sample size. So you know
Well,
what
it's
he's
not
no,
my fault. This man had to go to college for 3 years.
crazy.
Jalen Green was ready.
Air attacks. There you go.
yeah.
Air attacks. Moses Malone came out of high school 5 years earlier.
Hey, different
Be
players.
humble. Be humble. He just wasn't that good. He needs to
Okay,
lock
now
in.
what was the
Tell
next thing you
MJ to
said?
improve. Tell MJ to improve.
The GOAT? Tell the GOAT improve?
Yes.
All right.
Improve.
Was he
Tell
the
him to
GOAT
get
at
better
21?
at basketball. He could have been in the NBA at 18. He just wasn't that good. He needs to lock in.
That is true.
The
Yeah,
disrespect.
so he needs to lock in because
What was the rule back then? Like you had to be in college for like 3 years.
No, you did not have to be in college. No,
No.
he just
You
wasn't
didn't?
locked in. No,
Oh,
because Kevin Garnett was coming out of high school 10 years later. So MJ just wasn't that guy. He just wasn't locked in.
Terrible.
Just wasn't that good. So he just needs to be a better player, man. Jalen
Somebody
Green was
could-
ready. Why wasn't MJ ready?
Please, somebody clip that.
Why
What
wasn't
was the
MJ ready?
next? What was the next thing about what you say about the Thompson twin again?
Oh,
Say
about
Magic
how
Johnson?
he's going to be Magic Johnson with athleticism and all NBA
See,
defense.
that's still an opinion though. I don't know. if
Yeah,
that's
so
a
tell
lie.
me how it's a lie.
You're not right
Opinions
yet.
can be lies.
How you say you're right then? You're not
I haven't
right
said I'm
either.
right. I said I think that's what he's going to be. Tell
Say
me
it
how I
again.
lied.
Say it again, KD. This is nasty.
Tell me how I lied. Tell me how I lied.
You ain't right because he ain't Magic Johnson yet.
That doesn't mean I lied. I never
You ain't
said
right
he
either.
is Magic Johnson. I said he's going to be.
You didn't say you was right either.
Rondell.
Did
Hello,
he?
Rado.
Oh
What
shit,
up?
I'm here.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
Does a man have a post game?
A post game, you talking to me?
No, he does not have a post game as of yet. But rookie Magic Johnson's post game was rudimentary.
So you're
No
expecting
way.
a man to get a post game. So you're expecting.
So it can develop.
Gentlemen.
So you're not right.
This is borderline trolling.
Yeah,
I believe in the development of his post game. Is that a problem?
That post hook, you believe in it?
Not necessarily a post hook. I'm also of the belief of him developing an up and under, a turnaround jump shot, those type of
What
moves.
about
I
his
don't
half court initiating?
Magic Johnson's half court initiation was not that great. So
Oh, okay.
Magic Johnson in the half court was kind of just Lonzo ball.
Why didn't you just say Jason Kidd instead?
Oh, because he's going to be better than Jason Kidd in my humble estimation.
Oh, okay.
And that's the problem.
So you went
But
after
Jason Kidd is his
dope
floor,
one.
in my opinion. Jason Kidd is his floor.
Wow.
No, Jason Kidd being your floor is
Exactly. I
outrageous.
think
man.
he's going to be a great player. I think Jason Kidd is his floor.
What's
Yeah, what's the ceiling?
Dennis Smith Jr.?
People say people say
What's the
Wemby for the
ceiling?
team though.
Magic Johnson with athleticism and defense.
Mars knows he's not getting a post game.
That's the goal. I ain't gonna lie.
Mars
That's the
knows
goal.
this.
Why- might get a post game. I believe in the development.
Why can't he get a post game?
When he gonna start? He didn't even
And man
start.
is
and you
not
putting
gonna
this-
He doesn't
dribble
need to
down to
start
the
from
post
day
and
one.
do
Remember,
post
Magic
hooks,
Johnson
bro.
didn't come into the league until a few years of college. I mean, Thompson did in 20.
Magic Johnson
Yeah,
was winning this
but that's not
championship.
that much
The
in
dudes
his
who comparing him
development.
to was winning a championship his first year.
He had Kareem.
Hey, look, he
Give
Magic
a
Johnson
response to
takes to the
Kareem
next
and he
level.
never loses the game.
Who's the last
Okay,
point
stop,
guard
stop.
who does post moves in the NBA?
I've seen Drew Holiday work in the post.
You're cooked. Jalen Brunson. Easy peasy.
Drew
Lemon
Holiday.
peasy.
He posts up a little bit.
No, I cooked him instantly. Jalen Brunson.
Luka,
Easy answer.
Luka,
Easy answer times two. And Luke is your favorite player. You're cooked twice.
Yeah.
Easy.
Even Kyrie posts up.
Nah, he got
This
the
is
Luka one. He got the Luka
I
one.
could do this all day, man. You ain't don't question me when it comes
You're
to
expecting
when
a
it
man
comes
to
to
have
Luka,
Kevin
Kevin
Durant
Point guard
and
of Phoenix.
Luka type
Are we
touch?
counting him or is it Bradley Beal?
Exactly, Wayne.
And Kyrie has a post game.
So, Mark, by your logic, so you saying the Thompson twin finna be on LeBron type level time, man, elite, top 10 all time. That's what you saying. The Thompson twin, top 10 all time.
If he lives up to his ceiling, yes.
No, stand on it.
You know what? I respect.
And on business, Mars.
I respect.
He might not have the longevity of LeBron,
blade.
but I can promise he won't lose 6 NBA finals.
Wow.
Is he even gonna get to 6?
Of course not.
If he does,
That's
he'll
not
win
the
at
point.
least
He
5
won't
wins.
lose 6. That's not the
He
point.
won't get to
Okay.
one.
Allegedly.
Would he? No. Okay, we ain't gonna go that far. Top
Be
10.
humble.
This is a nasty conversation.
I am humble.
Is he gonna end his
Hopefully
career
he
top
gets
10?
confident.
Is he gonna end his career top 10 at his position?
At his position.
His position.
Tell me 10 point. Tell me the top 10 point guards of all time right now. I'll tell you, and I'll tell you which ones Amen Thompson will be better.
Okay, I'm just gonna name no order. Magic.
Yeah. Okay. Magic. Cool.
I know it's no order, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. I know. No
Magic.
order. No order.
Isaiah Thomas,
Okay.
Jason Kidd,
Okay.
Steve Nash,
Okay.
Oscar Robertson.
Okay.
Did I say Steve Nash?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Russell Westbrook,
Okay. Westbrook.
John Stockton,
John Stockton. Okay.
Chris Paul,
Chris Paul. Okay.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Okay. That's 9.
You say Oscar?
Yeah, I said Oscar.
You did.
I said
Yeah.
Oscar. I don't think we count Jerry West as, so I know somebody gonna say
You
Jerry
can
West.
count Jerry West if
You can count him. You can count him.
Okay, we go Jerry West. Jerry West.
Jerry West. Okay. Amen Thompson will be better than Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, and then Steph Curry and Magic Johnson's debatable. Happy?
What if you do relative to era? You think he's gonna be better than all of them?
Relative to era, Amen Thompson will be better than Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Russell Westbrook, and then Steph Curry and Magic Johnson will be debatable.
Nothing.
You know, I just thought I realized what you do, Mars. You know that you just want to get clipped.
I respect the
going
agenda.
viral.
Welcome to the show, Football Breakdown. Have you heard anything today that makes you want to pull what's left of your hair out?
Yo,
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Not gonna lie.
Oh, he said.
I guess he said 1 minute. Does the Rockets have any other all-time great players on their roster other than potential Michael Jordan and potential Magic Johnson?
We have MJ in disguise and Jalen Green. We have Magic Johnson with athleticism and defense, and then we also have.
Do you hear this, man?
We also have Jokic version 2, just right there.
Baby Jokic.
Then we have second coming of Carmelo Anthony and Cam Whitmore. We have
y'all allow Mark to get away.
Carmelo Anthony with athleticism and defense.
Jabari
Like,
Smith playing
ultra
better.
athleticism and defense.
Jabari Smith playing
and
better.
then we have Jabari Smith, who is just the second coming of Kevin Durant. So realistically, I think I like
y'all let this man be getting away with saying stuff.
And Ime Udoka.
That's his opinion, man. I don't have to agree.
Yeah, what do you expect? So if the Rockets never go past the second round, it's a huge failure, right?
It depends on why they don't go past
Oh
the
my
second round.
god!
Not with all those players.
If the whole team is injured, what do you want me to do?
The whole team is injured.
Hey man, anything can happen.
If you have Magic and Michael on your team, I don't care if 2 of the players are injured; they should be fine.
Right, Magic and Michael.
Not if you're missing Magic and Michael.
Well, you still got Kevin Durant and Carmelo.
Right.
Yeah, Carmelo's a notorious loser.
Can you hear me?
Oh my!
Kevin Durant hasn't won without a top 10. So if I'm missing MJ and Magic, how am I meant to win with KD and Carmelo?
He got an elite playmaker in Baby Jokic.
Yeah, but the issue is with Jokic, we know Jokic defensive deficiencies needs a Magic Johnson with defense and Michael Jordan. Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony are not going to make up for that defensive deficiency. So that's why you need Magic Johnson.
Well, you got Dylan Brooks.
defense.
Who's Dylan Brooks?
Mark, you bored. You bored. You bored. Mark, you bored. You bored.
We're talking about the Houston Rockets' future right now.
You could be spending money on. You could be spending money on BC right now instead of doing all this.
The Bulls need a free Zach LaVine.
So wait, so
let's talk about the Chicago Bulls and how they're a franchise with no direction.
Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, what's wrong with your franchise, SB?
We don't have a point guard right now. There you go.
That's the problem.
Respect Kobe White.
With this roster. He's not he's a combo guard. We need to
Lonzo not coming back.
Respect Ayodesumi.
Yeah.
He's
I like him.
guy
I
off the bench.
like him.
He's
good
good energy player off the bench.
Respect Alex Caruso.
He's a defensive player. We need playmakers.
Respect Javon Carter.
The Suns don't have a point.
No, I'm not. That's not moving me.
How many people do I have to say respect?
That's not moving me.
So then your whole your backcourt's just cooked.
Hold on, what's going on with Lonzo?
We don't know.
He's at the crib.
Surgery, so.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Yeah, Lonzo's cooked, bro.
He'll score as much points as me, so 0.
So wait, so you can say with a straight face you think Jalen Green better than Zach LaVine?
If the Bulls had Lonzo, would you guys be in the playoffs?
Yes, we was the number 1 seed with Lonzo.
Well, they made it without him.
If the Bulls have Lonzo, where do you guys go in the playoffs?
At least top 5, depending on the matchup. If we can avoid probably the Bucks, we at least make it to the second round.
The Bucks, nobody else other than the Bucks.
I think y'all lose to the
So if you were to go against Boston in round 1 with Lonzo Ball,
with the team they got now or the team they had before then?
Either one. Let's do both. Let's say last season you got. Let's say last season you guys had Lonzo. You guys are in the playoffs. You play Boston. Who wins?
Bulls and 6.
Oh no!
How you beat
That's his opinion, though, Mars. So we can't say he's lying. That's his opinion. So
what's the plan of action to beat Boston?
Win. There you go.
Win is insane.
Nice.
W agenda not push. So when the Rockets play, who they gonna play in the play-in again? Who would they play?
If
the
I
Thunder?
New Orleans.
If I had to predict, I'd say it would be a team like the Timberwolves or the Mavericks.
No.
Okay, let's do the Timberwolves. What is the plan of attack to beat the Timberwolves?
So we just go position by position. We have the better point guard. I think we'd all agree.
Who's your point guard? VanVleet?
VanVleet versus Mike Conley.
No, Mike Conley.
Y'all take VanVleet.
I'm taking Mike Conley.
Mike Conley.
What?
Okay.
Oh my!
Yeah,
let's move on. Let's read some.
No. Keep going. Go ahead. 2 guard.
I'm not doing it.
No.
No.
Okay, let's do 2 guard.
That's the opinion, though.
At this point, we're just lying.
We're talking about the value of winning. Now, who's the better
right.
player individually? We talk to your team. Who's the better player?
Can y'all hear me?
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, now okay. So wait. Oh, y'all got VanVleet. Go ahead. What's next?
First of all, Minnesota not making them play in. They're gonna be a top 4 seed.
They might be.
They might be in my opinion.
You think Minnesota gonna be top 4?
If Cat stay healthy,
that's not crazy.
Like,
I mean, look, Bruce
Why
Brown.
Let Mars get up out of this now? Who's the 2 guard? Who's the 2 guard battle, Mars?
Jalen Green and Anthony Edwards.
Who's winning that battle, Mars?
Jalen Green. In a landslide victory.
This is a lie. What Mars said, that's a lie.
All right, buddy. Who's the 3?
Jalen Green next season will be better than Anthony Edwards.
Honestly,
he said facts.
Jalen Green's gonna take a push. I think he's gonna take a jump though.
All right, Jaden McDaniels and Dylan Brooks.
I'll give you Jaden.
I'll take McDaniels.
Oh my god!
I'll give you Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels is a better.
Who's your 4? Who's your 4?
Jabari Smith.
And Cat
and Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith.
Crazy, because you didn't vote Jabari Smith in your top 50. You voted Cat.
Expose him.
See, this is the thing, right? You don't understand the politics of making the list. Jabari Smith ain't going to get any other votes. So if I have to pick between getting Cat on the list or letting Julius Randle go above him, I have to pick Cat. It's about understanding the politics of the list.
You could have said his name.
I understand
No.
It's either Julius Randle wins or I have to pick Cat. So who's I'm going to do? I'm going to pick Cat. It's just about the politics.
Y'all literally watch for like hours of people just wasting votes on players, and then you get mad at me. Oh, Shaq, why you pick your players on your team? Because y'all motherfuckers not going to vote.
Exactly. There's no point in me picking Jabari Smith
get that high.
so that he can be the only one with a vote. Like, what's the point?
I definitely Westbrook should have been top 50, and I'm a big Russell Westbrook fan.
Nah,
I don't know how Russell Westbrook got on the list. I'm gonna be honest.
He could be like an honorary 50. Like,
I
have no idea who voted for Russell Westbrook.
The list was cooked when I saw Jalen Brown at 16. That's when it got cooked.
The list
was cooked from when they put Jokic to number 1. That's when the list was cooked.
Right.
Wow. Respect the champion.
If you want to be honest, that's when the list was cooked.
Also, Chris Middleton not making it is crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know who?
So that means the Bucks on a super team then. So they don't have.
The Bucks are not a super team.
They're not a super team. Facts.
I feel like y'all disrespected Cade.
I tried to get Cade on the list.
What
I
K
mean,
going?
Cade gotta prove something to me. Not gonna lie.
You gotta prove it, man.
What does
Now,
he
the
have
worst-
to
the worst
prove?
thing-
What?
worst-
When you
one
watch
of-
Be
Cade,
efficient.
y'all not
Be
serious.
efficient.
tell me how
and score
Cade isn't
20
just
plus.
an American
That's
version
all
of
we're
Luka.
asking for.
Because he's not as good.
He's
But
better.
he's not as good. But he's,
Okay,
I mean, yeah, he's not as good. He's not as good, but he's still a similar player to him. Like, yeah, he's not as good, but he's still.
He's not a
Good,
similar
yeah.
player.
No, he's
If you're
not.
talking about
All
what,
right, okay,
he's
y'all
not,
are.
if you're talking about
They're both-
archetype, then I guess maybe, but they're not similar players and they're not close to skill. What are you talking
They're
about?
both. They're
How
both
are they
big
Luka's
not
a way
close?
better
Skill.
finisher. It's not even close.
I mean, just
Have you not
Luka
watched
is
Cade
just better
play?
offensively than him. That's y'all saying because he ain't better.
No,
than
no,
him.
yeah, Luka's a
Luka,
better
of
player.
course.
Luka's
Luka's not better than
marginally
Luka.
better offensively, and Cade clears on defense.
I don't care.
I think
Offense is more
Cade got
important.
a chance.
Y'all don't
Can
care
Cade
about
be
defense?
efficient before we talk about him like this? Can he be efficient like a little bit? Just a little.
He is
just
efficient.
a tiny bit.
He is efficient.
Is he relative to league? No, he's not.
Only thing
Relative to
I,
league,
I'm gonna just let y'all know this.
I think
Cade
Luka is
Cunningham-
better.
relative to
Yeah.
Killian Hayes, he's efficient. So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look,
high
Cade
bar.
Cunningham
What's
as
his
a
true shooting
rookie.
without Killian Hayes?
Cade Cunningham as a
No,
rookie.
relative
been rated
to Killian Hayes, he's on
top
like
10 in
7 efficiency. So I
double
don't know.
team.
And Killian Hayes been hooping like in the preseason, hooping. So
Exactly. So relative to Killian
Hayes,
Hayes is a high standard, and he's still +7.
All I'm saying is this though. I feel that obviously Luka is better than Cade. That's sure. But the pass that y'all give Luka, y'all do not do it for other players. Y'all do not.
What?
Y'all get Luka. Y'all
What
get Luka.
passes does
A
Luka
lot
get?
of
What are you
passes.
talking about?
Everything.
He got
Anything
a
this
pass
game
that
in this
he's
game,
playing,
you
I will say that.
literally
He got
just
a
said you don't care that another player clears him on the defensive side of the ball. You just
I
let it
don't.
go.
Offense is more important.
So you don't care about defense at all.
No, I didn't say that. I said
said
offense.
offense
It's not more
If
important
people
when
cared
it's
about
not
defense,
it's not
then
important. It's
Brandon
not more
Hayes would be their
important
top
when you.
five, to be honest.
It's not more
But, hey,
important when you can't elevate your team to greater than a 10 seed. Just
Hey
saying.
Randall, what's
Well,
the
then
good
again,
thing
it's
for
fine.
Luka,
It
he's
is
already
fine.
done that.
Why?
So I don't
Randall,
know what
what win
Only
championships
way
more?
the
The team.
only way on
Randall, so what teams will usually win more? The great defensive teams or the bad defensive teams?
If we're talking about individual players versus teams.
No.
Yeah, they're two different concepts, right?
So defense just does not matter.
So when it comes to an individual player, I'm going to say offense is more important. In terms of a team dynamic, obviously you need a good defensive team to be a championship level team, but you still need that one offensive player that is able to ascend beyond that defensive, the defensive team they're going up against.
So a team full of Lucas versus a team full of K.
Bro, what?
Skill
Oh,
set.
what do you mean?
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy?
Luka individually has the capability to carry his team over an elite defense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Cade's not going to
So
give you a
when
top
we
10
watch,
defense.
so
or
when you
offense.
watch the Dallas Mavericks play the Warriors in 2022,
Elite
why was that not
defense.
the case?
Well, just because
Uh-oh.
I think Luka has that capability doesn't mean he's going to do it every single time. Plus, the Warriors had an offensive
Every
player.
time he's had the opportunity to do it, he hasn't.
He's
done
still
it.
young. He still has places to grow. Obviously, he's not a perfect offensive player right now. And the Warriors, they also had a transcendent offensive player in Stephen Curry. So,
Listen,
although
I thought
This
Luka was a
offensive
transcendent.
The fact that they
Transcendent
Luka
offensive
transcended.
player.
Yeah.
What the Clippers?
Because you run around and shoot threes, you're transcendent.
yeah,
Stop it, Mark.
yeah,
Stop
Stephen
it.
Curry's a
stop it,
transcendent
stop it.
offensive player.
Mars, you are
Yeah,
trolling. That's
Do you
that's
consider
smart.
Kyle
Luka's
Korver to
better
be a
than
transcendent
Cade.
offensive player?
That's crazy.
You said what?
We're not doing
Do you
this. We're not
do
doing
you
this.
consider
Stop
Kyle
it,
Korver
Mars.
to be a transcendent offensive player?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
so
the
yeah.
gravity.
Okay.
The
I'm
gravity.
gonna
Gravity
go
alone?
up the list of people who run around and shoot threes. So Kyle Korver's at the
Okay.
bottom of that totem pole.
Yeah.
Is Reggie Miller a transcendent offensive player?
No.
He would have to be, yeah.
What do you
Is
mean
Ray
he
Allen a
have to
transcendent
be? What?
offensive player? Is Ray Allen a
Wow,
transcendent
this is a
offensive
crazy
No.
conversation.
Low key,
Wait, what?
I'll
What
say
is
yeah.
what is the
I'll say
question?
yeah.
Is
He's
Damian
trying to-
Lillard
I
is
said Steph
Damian
Curry's
Lillard a
offensive
transcendent
player.
offensive player?
Now Mars is naming.
Is
In the regular
Damian
season,
Lillard a
yeah.
transfer?
In the regular
Is
season.
Damian Lillard a transcendent offensive player?
No.
In the regular season.
Mars is trolling you guys.
So the
man.
I
only
know.
person who runs around and shoot threes who's transcendent is Steph Curry.
Yeah, one of it. That's a
So
great
Steph
attribute
just
for
runs
Steph.
around and
Good
shoot
thing
threes.
for
That's
Steph
what
that he
Mars
does
is
other
saying.
things.
Wait,
He's
so
got
the regular season
efficient
Dame is
shooting, he's got
transcendent?
efficient shooting.
Regular
He does
season
a
Dame?
lot of other things.
That's
100% Curry. He is.
Come
Oh,
on.
you're not
Lillard
without
is
that.
transcendent.
You like
Is
that?
James Harden a transcendent offensive player?
Yeah. Yes, actually.
That's-
Yes, actually.
Conversation.
The
That's
crazy
fine.
for you to
36,
think about it,
88,
Randy. That's
whatever,
wild. For you to even think
transcendent, I
about
don't
it.
know what it is.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
For you
Prime
to
James
think
Harden's
about
a
that is
transcendent
crazy.
offensive
He would
player.
have to
For
be.
sure.
Yeah,
He
James
must be
Harden.
the
Yeah,
best.
James
I don't
Harden.
know. You got James
Prime
Harden
James
as a
Harden,
transcendent offensive
absolutely.
player?
Yeah.
For
I
you,
don't know.
for
It's-
you
I
to,
don't know.
for you
I-
to,
Prime
I-
James
I-
Harden,
I-
absolutely. Let's
So
not.
you're telling
Nah, don't
me
do Harden.
Luka
James Harden,
Doncic's transcendent, but
But
James
James Harden.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah,
I
that playoff
think Luka better,
translation.
bro.
That's kind of hypocritical.
Well, no.
Luka better.
Hold on,
Wait,
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 Chad.
wait,
Chad.
wait,
You know,
wait, I wanna-
James Harden.
I wanna hear that clear.
But
Randall,
James
say that
Harden is
again.
an interesting
Wait.
conversation.
Say that again. You said Luka is what?
Luka is a transcendent offensive player, but James Harden is not. That's what.
And you said no. You said Luka is a better scorer than prime James Harden. Right now,
I didn't say that. I said the playoff translation moves me.
So who is a better scorer?
Well, who?
Luka and James.
Mm-hmm. When it matters the most.
No,
Luka is a better
translation
scorer.
moves me.
James is a better scorer to shoot.
Okay, so Rodell,
James is a better scorer. Stop it, bro.
Who is a
Stop
better
it.
scorer, prime James Harden or Luka Doncic?
Say that again.
Who is a better scorer, prime James Harden or Luka Doncic?
Give me Luka.
Hey
man.
The playoffs.
Luka? Are y'all serious? Hold on, let him get the clip. Are y'all serious? Let him get the clip.
You guys don't understand context. Let him get
the clip.
Luka, I'm only asking Rodell. Rodell, who is a better scorer, prime James Harden or Luka Doncic?
See, playoff translation is very important to me. It's a very important criteria to me.
Facts.
So I'm gonna go with the Dawn, Luka Doncic.
Me too.
So you are racist. Okay.
That's football breakdown. That's crazy.
That's nasty.
Kobe's my favorite player. How am I racist?
What's
your playoff? You know Luka.
Prime. Wait. Stop.
No, you know Luka.
Prime Luka, not prime Luka. Current Luka or prime Harden scoring. You're taking current Luka.
Yes.
Yeah. Playoff translation.
Put your hatred aside.
I'm genuinely
no hatred. I have no hatred
whether
for
like.
James Harden.
Do you like the minority?
That's a despicable take.
Kobe's my favorite player. What are you saying?
Wait, who's the better scorer?
Right
Since you got the playoff translation, who's the better scorer? Current Luka, Kevin Durant.
Oh Lord.
Can we please relax?
He said scorer, not offensive. Scorer, not offensive player.
Better scorer.
Why? Why is this taking so long?
I'm gonna. That's.
Go ahead, laugh. So push.
They're like the same tier.
That's
Who would you take?
No, you gotta pick one. Who would you take
as a scorer?
Wait, prime KD,
prime Kevin Durant.
Yeah, prime Kevin Durant.
I'll give it to prime.
Wait, first of all, let me know. Is prime Kevin Durant Golden State KD for you?
Oh damn it! All right.
I mean, are we putting Luka on the equivalency?
No, I don't care. I'm using Golden State Kevin Durant, prime KD.
Man, we ain't gonna act
so
like
you pick Golden State KD as your cop out to make sure.
We're not gonna act like Luka.
For sure.
Yeah, because the playoffs for KD and Golden State are elite. So.
Yeah, so that's why I had to.
Oh no, wait, no. So who's
They're
a better
also-
scorer?
Tried it. I can't.
Hold on, wait, right there. Who's a better scorer? Luka, current Luka, or prime Kobe?
Kobe.
What?
Bro.
Yeah, he was gonna pick.
What?
That's why I went with Kevin Durant. So okay.
Wait,
So
why
take
did you
out Golden
why
State.
did you
Take
pick
out Golden State.
current Luka over
OKC
prime
or
Harden
Brooklyn
scoring?
KD.
Because
One
the
of those.
playoffs,
Yeah.
baby.
Wait, what do you
Can
say?
you explain the reason
Take
for
out
that?
Golden
Why did you?
Yeah,
If we're speaking about
Take
prime,
out Golden State.
why
Who's the
did
best
you? No, so wait. Why did you
Give me
pick
Luka.
Prime? Why did you pick Luka over thing?
Bro, hard.
I said I already said playoff translation moves me.
As an offensive player,
Wait, so
Luka is
Harden
better
had
in the
zero
playoffs.
playoff translation?
I guess.
I didn't say
It's not better than Lucas. I'll tell you that. It's not better than Lucas.
Who's a better offensive player? Prime Kevin Durant. You can use Golden State or Luka Doncic.
He said offense, so everything.
Offensive player.
You know, Kevin Durant, I was actually a pretty good playmaker on the Golden State.
Say Luka. Please say Luka.
What advantage was
Please say Luka. Please say
No, I'm
Luka.
gonna
Please say Luka.
I'm
Luka can pass and have a double team. Luka can pass and have a double team. Please say Luka.
Nigga, so could KD. What are we?
What
Okay.
are you talking about? Like,
wait, what can't KD,
bro?
I can't.
Mars, no matter what you say,
I'm gonna tell you how you nailed it.
KD was not being hard double to go to state that much.
I'm gonna tell you why you nasty too, right? For what you just did, because you said playoff translation, and 2 of Luka years of playoff translation was 1 round. So if I just take 2 of Harden's best 1 round series, he had 1 deep playoff run, and you said playoff translation, like he just been on 5-6 years of run.
Show Harden versus the Clippers defense.
It is what it
Show
is.
Harden versus the defense at that level.
Luka like that in the playoffs, bro. Hey, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You know
what's crazy?
Everyone's gonna act like James Harden has
Everyone
the
talks
most
about
Golden
like
State.
how high playoff
He's gonna keep
translation
on
Luka is,
doing what
which
he's
is
been
fine, but
doing.
no one speaks
You don't gotta
about
worry
like
about it.
when he goes up against actual wing defenders and has to be guarded by them, he still struggles. Like Kawhi, he didn't want the switches. PG, and then also like Wiggins too. and
Harden
even
do the
like
same
Bridges
thing.
to a certain extent, like in some parts of that series. So
Harden
like
do the
he
same
still
thing.
struggles heavily against like bigger wings as well, or wings of
Struggles
his size that he
heavily.
can't back down.
I want to say
I mean, I've
heavily.
seen Harden get locked up by Luka
star
Dort.
does-
Did you not? Wait.
I
You
don't
didn't
know,
watch?
man.
He didn't get locked in by
You
Luka.
didn't watch? You didn't watch the Golden State Warriors series where he went up against Wiggs? He
No, I
struggled
wouldn't say-
heavily.
No,
He shot 41%
Yeah,
from
that
the
was
field.
his worst playoff
He
series.
struggled.
Yeah.
He was cooking.
But
When
that's
I hear
hard.
struggle
Every
heavily,
series, Harden is
I'm thinking like point drop and bad efficiency. That's what I'm thinking when you say struggle heavily.
Nigga, so why would you take
we're
Luka
comparing
currently
virtually
over
the same
Prime
player.
Harden?
That's the funny thing. We're
What?
comparing virtually the same player.
No, wait.
Luka has
Why
a
would
better
you
post
take?
game. Don't
Why
do
would you
Luka
take
like
current Luka over Prime Harden?
And
Then?
James Harden's a better shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
like I
but, you
said,
know,
I actually want to hear
playoffs
the
and all
reason.
that.
behind
Can I
this.
take?
Yeah.
I like.
They play
I
the
mean,
same to me. They play the same.
We're
To me.
I mean,
No,
they
they
don't.
They
But
play him
just-
similar.
they
They just
just do a
do
lot-
very
they just
healer.
do a lot.
Similar.
The
Like,
post
Similar.
gap is like
Yeah, they
and
do a lot
shooting
of step
difference
backs.
is
But
like
other
crazy.
than that,
Right.
the way they score is pretty different.
It's very
It's
similar.
really
Step
FanDuel
back.
centric.
Luka like posts ups a lot.
Yeah,
Now he
Luka
does,
got more.
Since-
Yeah,
since
Luka's
Luka
back to the
started
back.
posting up a lot, he
It's
hasn't
really
had any
not
playoff
that. It's
series,
really not
so,
that, bro.
it clears James Harden.
His
Well,
what?
since Luka's played in the
Luka's
post
post
game,
game.
he hasn't had any
makes him a better
playoff
scorer.
translation
That's the
because he
difference.
hasn't been in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Luka
So-
post
Well,
game.
he got
back
better
this
from the
year.
last.
We ain't gotta
Wait,
worry
so
I guess
Harden
we can
against the
assume
Warriors
that he
in
played, like,
19
better, I guess.
was fine. What do you?
I
No,
never
but-
said
but-
he's
but-
bad.
but they lost the
I
series,
never
though.
said anything about James Harden.
Yeah, but they
bad.
lost.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
Don't
keep in
bring
mind,
up that
those are the
Luka
teams.
loss.
Those are the
Don't
only
bring
teams
up
that
that
Harden
Luka
was
loss
losing
to
to.
the
Harden
Warriors,
was
though.
not fine in 2019 against the Warriors.
But are we dead us?
He
He
was.
choked. He choked.
No,
I do have a
I mean, he played well. He played
So,
well
wait,
for the
wait,
series,
hold
but
on,
like it's
hold
like
on.
late.
So they both lost to better teams.
Wait, so him.
No,
Yeah, they
choked.
both
No,
lost to
no,
better
no.
teams.
How's
Houston was
him
favored to
losing a
win
game?
that.
Him losing in sevens than worse than Luka losing in 5.
No, Harden was favored to win in 2019 against Golden State. Remember, Kevin Durant got hurt in that series.
Yeah, that was dumb that they were favored to win.
Nigga, you know he wasn't supposed
Okay,
to.
so
do
I don't
what?
think it was dumb, Mars.
Why
do
wouldn't
what?
it?
It was
KD goes
dumb.
down.
They
it's
took-
I
not
think
crazy.
the only point they were favored was Game 6 after Kevin Durant got injured.
Yeah, Game 6 are definitely favored. For
And
sure.
Chris
'Cause
Paul,
I-
yeah, and Chris
Them
Paul
Them
was
being
injured
favored
in
in
the
one
last two
game,
games. So.
forced to game 7 does not mean anything.
And then wait a minute.
But
Hold
no,
on.
Mars, listen. They said this Houston because look, remember the year before that, you know,
Yeah, that was
Chris
before
Paul
Chris
got
Paul's
hurt.
hamstrings had turned to run.
Yeah, and everybody and they said Houston would have won if Chris Paul didn't get hurt.
Yeah, but the next year Chris Paul played the whole year hurt
But he played in playoffs.
and played hurt.
Yeah, he
They
was
were
hot.
top-
I could say James Harden played in the playoffs in 2021 after he came back and played next to KD in Game 7. He
But
was
he-
hurt.
Chris Paul wasn't that hurt though.
He wasn't.
And then
that-
on top
I mean,
of that,
I mean,
they
wait.
hoop in Game 6
No,
though,
actually,
Mars.
I
They
think-
hoop in
yeah,
Game
I think
6.
Harden-
To be fair,
Harden has played.
He
No
hooped
one
in game
talks
six,
about how much
too.
of like hard defense Harden has to play. Like he played the Warriors multiple times. He played the Lakers in 20, whose defense was insane, and still managed to put up. Where is it? He still managed to put up 29, 7 and 5 on like 50, 37, 84 splits against one of the
I mean,
toughest.
Luka
But he
played
lost the series
Luka
in
played
5
Kawhi and
games.
Paul
So
George.
like
He
the
lost.
playoff translation's there, and the scoring is a lot better, but he still
But
somehow
Luka,
managed
hold
to
on,
make
Luka
lose.
put up
Current
like
scoring is a lot
34
better. I don't
games.
agree with that.
Look,
It's-
to
it
me,
is a
Luka
lot
have
better in the
we
playoffs.
got
What was the Clippers defense ranked those 2 years in 2020
they're
and
like
21?
top
There was
5.
one
Top
playoff
10,
series
I
though.
believe. Like 8.
They were
Like
definitely
12.
top 10.
Yeah, we're talking about.
I just don't think Luka
Harden
doesn't have a
Harden
large
is
enough
Paul
that
sample.
George.
relatively have a top 5.
Luka doesn't have a large enough sample size, bro. He needs to play more
Thank you,
first.
thank
And
you.
then, and
Yeah,
then
that's
and
true
Luka did
evaluation.
that. He
Football,
was
you
like
picked
yeah,
Luka. What do you
series.
mean? You picked Luka.
No, for better offense. No, that was for like a different. That was for something
Like,
different.
the
I think
Lakers
Harden's
had
a
a
better
top
scorer.
three.
We're talking about him versus James Harden. We're talking about him versus Harden right now.
The Lakers had a top 3 defense in 20. The Warriors, I don't know if their defense was that high in 19, to be honest. They were 13, but they were still a good defense in the playoffs. So that's fine.
I do have a question.
It
Is
was
this current
2018.
Bucks
They
team
were
a
11th in 2018. It was 2018.
Is this
Um,
current
We're
Bucks
about
team a
to try
super
to change
team?
the topic,
TL?
buddy. We're talking about Luka and James Harden. We'll
Damn,
get
I
to
can't hear.
the
Get off
to
of
the
Luka.
No,
We'll table the
I
question.
I mean,
We'll
if
get
you
back to
take
that.
need this
James
to be a whole
Harden,
segment.
I'm not gonna
My
fight
bad,
you
my
over
bad,
it,
my bad.
honestly.
content creation
But
My
I'm
bad.
picking Luka. This is what it is.
because you are racist.
Yeah, it's not crazy to say Luka.
I am not racist. This man's
It's
nasty.
not crazy. Like I'm not gonna say it's crazy. It's close.
And then
for
he
sure.
went up against the Jazz, who were
No.
the second best ranked defense too, and still played relatively like solid.
Nah, 2019, the Jazz were cooking him. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I remember
18.
Yeah,
that was the
they
series that they
went
started
behind
guarding
him.
him from
He was
behind.
going to.
That was the series they started guarding him from behind. He was
Yeah, he was
struggling.
like, "What am I gonna do?"
Shading
What am I
talking
him.
about 18,
That special
guys.
defense.
18.
The Eric Bledsoe special. Yep.
Oh, 2018. Oh,
Hey, but
18.
according to Dub,
I don't
KD gets
remember
special
20.
defense played on him.
18, he was okay.
According to
He wasn't
Dub.
terrible. Like he was all right.
It was on him.
I think
Well,
19 he played relatively well, but like the game 6 and he played well that game.
Great.
Like,
I have
didn't know he had
Kobe
4
as my
turnovers
favorite
that
player,
game
so it's
in the fourth
impossible
quarter.
for me. to
Okay,
get
it just sounds like I'm not racist. I got black friends. That's what it sounds like.
exactly. So it works.
Saying exactly is crazy, by the way. You
Facts.
just
It
proving
works.
You just
know what
proving
I'm
the
saying?
case.
Kobe, second favorite player, Steph. You know, we like to mix it up.
That's
A
half.
fake black person.
That's half.
The fact that you like Steph too is just a little bit insane to me too.
Yeah, the fact that Steph's in
What?
your
What's
top
wrong
2
with
is kind of proof.
Steph?
Yeah, what's wrong with Steph
It's
Curry?
Sounds like
not better.
racism on your part. I don't know.
Steph is overrated.
Only a
Maybe you're a
racist would
Warriors fan,
accuse
you don't
someone not
believe
racist.
that.
Mars, cut it
I
out.
do.
Chill,
I think
chill,
Steph
chill,
is the most
chill,
overrated
chill,
player.
Hey,
of
now
all
let's have the convo.
Really?
Actually, wait. Let's let KB elaborate. Let's let KB
Yeah,
elaborate so we get the
elaborate.
clip.
This is a show. He's a front
Yeah,
runner,
full
bro.
screen.
Yeah.
He's a front runner, bro.
Wait,
He's a
hold
front
on.
runner.
KB,
He's a
you
front
said
runner,
Steph
bro.
is the most overrated player of all time.
Yeah, because he's
Why?
a front runner, bro. Like Steph only manages to do like historical things when his team is playing at a historical level, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, Dub is right, no cap. Like that Draymond shit, bro. He helped him more than Steph helped Draymond, no, bro. No cap. I just got worked up, bro. That's all it is, bro. That's all. That's really all it is, man.
My only
saying
hold on,
true.
wait, but my only
Does
pushback
anyone
for you,
disagree
KB.
with that?
Hold
Does
on,
anyone
wait.
disagree with
My
that?
only pushback for you, KB, right? Because what you said has some truth in it. But I remember one point in time I came at you about the situation about
trolling.
Steph. No, I know he is because he's a Golden State fan too. Because I came at you about Steph about the winning thing when he had to do it by himself. You instantly brought up that he should have won the MVP or he was an MVP caliber player when they was the playing team before. I remember that's like one of our first arguments we had. So
You
now all
said
of a sudden
Steph
you
deserved
flip
the
flop.
MVP as an 8 seed.
Or he said he was an
Mhm.
MVP caliber player. He's
No.
pretty much saying the complete opposite, but he used that context of what he said. So what changed your mind all of a sudden?
Bro, because Draymond was really like doing a lot of the initiating, a lot of the DHO handoffs, and he was leading like a top 5
Oh, yeah,
defense
okay,
too.
you-
Like
you-
you feel me?
Was
So it's
was
like,
Draymond and
When
How
you
much
said that-
work
when
was
you
Steph
said the handoff
really
thing? I
doing
know
in
you're
this
trolling now. When you said the
No,
handoff
no,
thing,
no.
I know you're trolling.
Even if KB's trolling, I'll play devil's advocate. 2021.
Oh God.
That's Draymond Green's highest career average in assists. It also happens to be Steph Curry's highest total of points. Coincidental? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows?
No, I
You tell me.
Wait,
I
I
don't
have
know.
not finished. I have not finished. The Golden State Warriors were the 8th seed that year. They were the 5th ranked defense, I believe.
Mhm.
They were like the 17th ranked offense. So who was really more impactful to the team's success? The 5th ranked defense or the 17th ranked offense?
I'm just saying. Who knows?
Defense better. Defense win championship.
Their
Correlation
defense
does
was
not
top
mean
5 in the
causation.
league and they were the 8th seeds.
Nah,
But their
I
offense
can't
was only
see-
17th.
Nah.
Why would you then say
Exactly.
Steph Curry was more impactful than Draymond Green when their defense is the reason why they were so successful? Why
No,
would you say
I
Someone
feel
tell
like you can argue
Hey, don't
argue that because
disrespect Klay
Draymond
Thompson,
Green is
people.
very impactful, but I'm just you just putting a miles high over Steph is crazy. But
Draymond Green, I
never-
believe, was second in defensive player of the year that year.
No, I feel like,
Whereas
but I
Steph
think
was
the
third in
reason
MVP.
why y'all said Draymond was that impactful is not what I agree. I think Draymond's ability to help Steph get hit on defense, then also with the ability to run the death line up and the ability to push the break with him running the PG to get Steph in good spots to get easier buckets. I think that's what Draymond Green's true value really came from, to help Steph and benefit Steph. I don't know about the handoff thing. That don't matter. Anybody can hand the ball off to him. He's going to get open and knock the shot down. But I think with the depth lineup ability, his defense ability to guard 1 through 5, and his ability to get the rebound off the break and push the break to get Steph and Klay. Because imagine with Draymond Green running down the court and Steph and Klay on both sides, that changed the whole dynamic for the Warriors. So I think that's what Draymond Green really helped out more than anything. It impacts Steph more for me.
Oh, I have a question. When was Draymond Green first year as a starter?
2015.
2015.
And what happened in 2015?
They won a championship.
Interesting. Nice. Good point.
I want to address a comment in the chat. Quetzal, whatever your name is. I could do what Draymond does. Steph does all the work off ball. Minimizing Draymond Green's impact to what he does offensively.
Can you guard a center? Can you guard a center?
Because here's how you cook that argument. You know what? I could do what Steph Curry does. All he does is guard the worst offensive player. Where do we go from here?
Exactly.
If you're just going to talk about what they do on the side of the ball where they aren't most impactful, I could do what Steph Curry does. All he does is guard the worst player on offense and then run away when he has to get a switch. I could do that.
We always had to hide him, and he's always hurting us defensively.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I could do the exact same thing as Step Curry. All he does
Like
is
he's
guard
never
the
been
worst
a
player,
so I
and then when he gets
Can
a
we-
switch, he
can we-
runs away. I can
Yeah,
see that.
exactly.
KD, how big was Draymond?
Is Steph the only offensive player that doesn't get criticized for his lack of defense when in terms of like the NBA rankings in terms of players?
Magic
Yeah,
Johnson.
like he,
Because
he-
it's like
Magic Johnson.
huh?
Magic
No, I'm
Johnson.
talking about current NBA. I mean, not all time. I'm talking about current NBA because I think him and Luka.
Well,
Jokic,
Everybody
Jokic doesn't get as much criticism
anymore.
He got better.
Because he won.
He kind of stepped it in the playoffs.
Game
so
gets-
He
Jokic-
didn't get better. He just found a loophole.
No,
I'm
I
saying,
think he got better. Like when I
He just won the championship.
It was just
like,
a-
it is
average
like-
to
He found a loophole and he won. He didn't
And he
actually
won.
get better.
You don't think he got
That's
better?
literally,
at all?
that's
Like, at all
literally
from
it.
last
That's
year?
literally
no.
it, too, bro.
You
That's
don't think
it.
all the top offensive players get criticized for their defense. Dame, Luka, Jokic,
Bron.
Curry,
I mean, some
Trae
people think Dame's a
Young.
better defender.
Trae
than
Young.
Steph.
So yeah, so like they all get
He is.
criticized.
Yeah,
Those
he has
people
more
be
heart.
lying. I mean, so
I mean, if you give Dame, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson,
He puts
yeah,
it.
maybe.
Yeah, I think he'll do the
I
same
mean,
thing.
they
Steph
went in the 2017
Stop.
year.
Stop.
when I say
Stop.
that, y'all
Stop.
call me crazy.
Stop.
I'm like,
Stop.
all right,
Stop.
all right.
They don't win in
KD.
2017 with KD.
All right.
Maybe I got
KD.
how big
That
was
is-
Draymond Green's
Bro,
impact in
sorry.
the 2022 championship? KB.
Okay, no, they don't win.
What'd you say?
Oh,
How big was Draymond Green's impact in the 2022 championship?
Overrated.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Overrated.
It was overrated. Wiggins is more
it
important.
was huge. He was by far the best player on the team.
Stop.
Why wasn't he?
He wasn't even the best defender on the team.
He was by far the best defender while still
when
averaging
Steve Kerr put Draymond Green and
he was
when
shooting.
Steve Kerr put Draymond Green on Jalen Brown, that changed the landscape of the series. That's what changed it. Not Steph Curry being able to make threes. It was Draymond.
Not
Green
him running
and
up,
Jalen Brown.
playing
But
drop.
Wiggins
even
so
then,
Wiggins defense don't matter.
if you remember the series, what coverage did Ime Udoka play against Steph Curry?
Heavy low drop. They were showing at the
Low
free throw
drop.
line, bro.
They were playing drop coverage.
Drop
For anyone
coverage.
who understands basketball, why does drop coverage get played, and what does that stop Steph Curry from being able to do out the pick and roll? For anyone who understands
Pass it
basketball,
out the short roll to Draymond.
it stops
The
Draymond
opposition.
Green from receiving the ball in the short roll and playing 4 on
They
3.
were worried about Draymond
So
Green's
one
gravity.
could argue Ime Udoka made an adjustment to stop Draymond Green and let Steph Curry cook. Why
Exactly.
would he make it? Because I've heard all the time Steph Curry was better than Kevin Durant. You know why? Because game plan to stop him instead of KD. So when Ime Udoka game plans to stop Draymond Green instead of Steph Curry, keep the same energy. Because that
Draymond Green stops Steph Curry, so it's a roundabout way of stopping Steph.
So I want everyone to know that Draymond Green is who they game planned against in that finals.
Here we
and he
go.
was still
Here we go.
and he allowed Steph Curry to get off.
So is Draymond Green more valuable than Jordan Poole?
Kevin Durant is better than Steph Curry because teams game plan for Steph Curry instead of KD. Keep the same energy when it's Draymond Green. Otherwise,
and they was wrong for saying
why wasn't
I
Draymond
think
Green a
Draymond
top
Green
50
will be
player,
remembered
though?
after like 5
He should have been top 50. Great defensive.
I voted for him. But he's gonna make it.
But
But I just want everyone to be consistent. The chat can say I'm trolling all they want. What's the counter to what I just said? What's the counter to what I just
I
said?
don't mean to change topic. I would
Watch the tape.
You're wrong.
I did watch the tape. Me watching the film is what led me to this conclusion. So someone tell me, instead of just saying I'm trolling, what's the counter?
He got benched.
And there's a link. Y'all can go head.
He
to
did
head.
get benched because the game plan against him was helping Steph Curry explode on offense and making Draymond Green struggle. The same reason why when Golden State need to stop, you know who they take off the floor? Steph Curry. Exact same thing. But you guys will still tell me Steph Curry is the best player on the team. He gets subbed out all the time for defense. So what's the problem when Draymond Green gets subbed out?
To be fair, that's just one possession with Draymond. It was like 4 minutes left to go and they subbed him out.
They were doing offense-defense substitutions. They were subbing him out for offense and bringing him back in for defense.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a while.
My point.
Because they can't call a timeout after every possession. You don't get 17 timeouts.
My point is this:
is Steph a top
Mars,
player
you
in the
100%.
NBA
Mars, you know you 100% wrong with what you're saying. But I agree with the point of the agenda you pushing because people was saying that dumb stuff, which it was done with Curry, saying that because the team's game plan for Curry, he was the best player, more impactful than Kevin Durant. That's just wrong. And the same thing you can try to pull with this Draymond Green, you are wrong. It was clearly Steph Curry, and it was clearly Kevin Durant. That's it. They was both, but they was wrong. But I understand the point you're trying to push because people did push that agenda, and they was wrong.
The chat doesn't know basketball. I'm
yeah, just more so Draymond.
I do.
Someone just said it's easy to play out the
KD
short
was
roll.
better in both finals, but
Someone said he got benched during crunch time. You just clearly don't understand basketball. Offense, defense happens all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Steph Curry's
bro.
been
No,
subbed
that's
out for
like
offense
late
defense
though.
situations.
Like it
too.
was the middle of the fourth quarter.
Oh,
just
Steph Curry's been
Tatum.
subbed out for offense defense situations.
With
I've seen
4
it
minutes
happen.
left, and that's like with like 30 seconds left. Come on, that's like one possession they're doing it. Come on, don't do that. It was multiple.
And to say that
possessions
the
where
game plan
Draymond was
wasn't
not
to
even
stop
on the
Draymond
floor.
Green is just a flat out lie. That's just a lie.
What?
But
I'm
it's
on.
whatever.
I'm on. All right. That's great.
No, I'm saying the people
Mars.
saying that the game plan wasn't to slow down Draymond Green playing out the short roll. It's just cap.
Mars,
That's
do
cap.
you? Can we change the subject? Can I ask this question, or is it?
Can I read super chats and then you can change subject?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Aaron Jones with a second super chat. He said, "No, I saw Shaden Sharp before he was drafted. Nobody said Shaden had a higher upside. I gave a preference." So he's just saying he prefers Shaden Sharp over Scoot Henderson. Not saying he has a higher
Nope,
upside.
he said he's better. Can't you know?
He said he prefers him.
He said he's better.
Wow,
Mike
you can't
with
have
a super
opinions.
chat.
Crazy.
Ranked the last 4 champions in terms of a better team. So the Lakers, the Bucks, the Warriors, Denver. Rank them 1 through 4 in terms
The Warriors
of best to worst
last.
team.
The Warriors last.
Warriors
Nah,
last. Okay.
Bucks.
The bubble champs.
I don't think the Warriors are last. I think
Um,
in terms of team,
Lakers
I
or
think the
Denver?
Lakers are first.
I say
I think-
Lakers.
I think
Lakers
the
are
Lakers
first.
are first.
Lakers
I
better than the
think-
Bucks. Or
Lakers.
the
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
let's
they're
do
not.
this. Let's
One
do
at a
this.
time.
We'll do this. We'll
That
do
Lakers
democracy.
team would wash
We'll
the
do
Bucks. Cut it
democracy.
out.
SB, who do you have as the best championship team of the last 4 years?
I have to go. I'm about to go to Nuggets, bro.
Okay, the Nuggets. Rydell, who do you have?
I got the Nuggets.
Dev,
Lakers.
KB,
Lakers.
football,
Lakers.
Lolo,
Nuggets.
KSB,
Lakers.
Sean.
Was it the best team in the past 4 years? Is that what you said?
Yes, the best championship team of the last 4 years.
Nuggets.
Okay, I forgot who everyone voted for.
That's 4
It was-
Nuggets
I think it
and
was
4
tied.
Lakers.
I heard a lot of
There's
Nuggets.
4 Nuggets.
Tied.
Wait, so am I the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
No, you're not. It's 4-3. Nuggets, the Lakers 3.
There's 9 people up
No, I
here.
think 4 people said Lakers.
That's impossible. What?
Wait,
Yeah.
who all? Okay, wait.
There's
Nuggets.
eight,
I said
eight
I said
people
Nuggets.
voted SB.
Okay.
4-4 SB.
Okay, so KB, you said Lakers. Football, who you said?
He said Lakers.
Lakers.
Like, Emmanuel, who you say?
I said Nuggets.
Okay. Then KSB, who you say?
Lakers.
That's
Okay,
3
my bad.
Lakers.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, wait,
I
Rydell,
thought
who you picked?
KSB
You picked
I
voted
the
picked
Lakers,
Nuggets.
Nuggets. You're
Oh,
tiebreaker.
Dev picked the Lakers?
Yeah, I picked the Lakers.
Okay, so 4-4, yes. So I'm the tiebreaker. I'm picking the GOAT. So the Lakers are number 1. So number 2 is Denver. Everyone, is that?
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with
Okay,
that.
number 3. The Bucks.
I have the
Bucks or
Warriors.
Warriors, basically. SB,
The
Bucks or
Bucks.
Warriors.
Yeah. The Bucks.
Rydell.
And it's strictly a matchup thing. I think that Bucks team beats the Warriors team.
Okay,
What? No
football's
one
got the
asked that. They said who's the
SB
better
said
team,
Bucks.
not who would be winning the matchup.
Well, I mean, isn't that the question though? Kind
No,
of?
Not
it's
just
not.
who's the better
That's
team.
better
That's it.
team.
He picked the Bucks. Don't make him
And-
change his mind. He picked the Bucks.
I'm just letting him
Rydell.
clarify. That's not how the question was portrayed. Okay.
Irrelevant. Rydell, who you got?
I'll go with the Bucks.
KB?
The Warriors, man.
Da Vinci?
Bucks. I mean, the Bucks won anyway. Everybody picked the Bucks.
No, unless the whole bottom row picks the Warriors. Yeah, the Bucks have won, but they might not. Lolo, who you got?
I got Bucks.
Okay, never mind. KSB and Sean, your votes would not matter. But who would you guys have picked?
I want to pick Warriors.
Yeah, pound for pound down that roster, I probably picked the Bucks.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Giannis is
so-
better than
But
Draymond.
I'm taking
Well,
Goji into account, and they got Mike Budenholzer versus Steve Kerr, so
I just think it's a bad matchup
Bro,
for the
Mike
Warriors.
Budenholzer.
honestly.
No one said they're playing against each other. Where did that come
KB,
from?
No, I'm just comparing both.
No. I'm not trying to get
Giannis is better than Draymond Green. The Bucks are better. Stop.
Whoa, is he really?
No,
I don't know if
that's-
he is.
I
Offensively,
mean, how y'all
he
just
reminds
let
me
Mars cap out that impact, is he? Y'all just let
But,
him
but so that means when we rank them, we had Lakers, Denver, Milwaukee, Golden State. That was the ranking.
Nah, that's not what the record
Y'all let
was.
the bubble.
Nick
ring
Tri-State with a super chat said Mars going to be so vexed when the Rockets go 35 and 47. My
Isn't that
prediction
better?
was
Than
35 wins.
isn't that better than last year?
I can't wait.
Yes, my
I'm
prediction actually was 35 wins, so not really.
Can you
Nah,
get
how you
Kenny?
talking?
Drink more water said, what makes Kyrie Irving better than Trae Young?
Efficiency.
Good
scoring.
question.
Okay, so who here thinks Kyrie Irving is better than Trae Young?
right now.
Me.
I do. I got Kyrie, but I think
Me.
there's
Two people.
Hey man, I'm from Atlanta, so I'm gonna stick
So
with my
Rydell
mindset.
and football, it's on you. Why is Kyrie Irving better than Trae Young?
I just think.
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I'll go. I just think Kyrie is just a more efficient scorer, individual scorer with the ball in his hand. I'd rather have Kyrie be the number one option more so than Trae Young. I think Trae Young is just a volume player and requires more shots and more actions to get the same amount of production that Kyrie would get. Personally,
I have a question for football breakdown when you're done.
Yeah, for me, I mean, kind of similar stuff. I think they're around the same tier, so it's like a toss-up. It's whatever you value. I think Kyrie's a better defender. I think he's an average defender. Trae Young's a bad defender. And I think his scoring moves me much more efficient, better shot creator.
Ooh, I think
I'll give Trae Young obviously the playmaking. So that is why I got Kyrie over.
Football breakdown. So you said you have Kyrie as the number one option. What happened in 2018?
He didn't play.
What happened? I mean 2019. 2019, man.
He's talking about the Bucks series second round.
The Celtics.
He stunk. Yeah.
I still think Trae Young would have done worse in that situation.
All right. So do you think Trae Young made it to conference finals? Right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I mean, that's a terrible. Sure.
Yes or no?
Yeah, he made the conference finals.
All right.
He didn't play. He didn't play well though. I don't think he played well. Even
I'm not gonna lie, he was okay.
He was okay.
He didn't play well, so he didn't drop 48 points in game 1, 10 assists on Drew Holiday.
Yeah, he just knows off the top of his head. Oof.
Okay, I mean, if he did, I still think this doesn't change the fact. I still think Kyrie is a better player than Trae Young.
So now you're ignoring facts.
In a week here, I'm not ignoring facts. I'm accepting that he did that. I'm not saying
weaker. So
Kyrie Irving is to me is a better ball handler, better scorer, and is more efficient as a player and is a better defender. Trae Young is a massive negative on defense, and in order for Trae Young to actually be on the court as opposed to a Kyrie Irving, Trae Young needs to be producing highly on offense and efficiently, which he only does seldom. So I rather have, and I don't think either can be a number one option. As a number two option, to me, Kyrie Irving is a better number two option to a superstar, to a true number one than a Trae Young would be. Obviously, we haven't seen Trae Young with a true number one, but that's just my opinion.
So, which team do you think was better, the Celtics or the Hawks in the 2018 Celtics? I mean, 19 Celtics or 21 Hawks?
The Celtics.
Okay, do you think Kyrie Irving, you take Trae Young off, do you think they beat Philadelphia?
Yes.
Why?
Philadelphia team was a train wreck. I think nothing of Philly. Philly hasn't proven anything for them to be.
So you don't think Trae Young's playmaking ability, able to the pick and roll ability to create shots?
I don't think there's anything that Trae Young does in the basketball court to that much of a level that Kyrie couldn't replicate. To be honest,
so Trae Young
he can play make better and pass better, but I think Kyrie Irving can. I think Kyrie Irving can compensate for the gap in playmaking with his scoring ability and his.
So Kyrie is a number one option. He'll be facing the Philadelphia defense of a peak Ben Simmons defensively on him.
Yes. Kyrie Irving's has more skills and has more skills in ball handling and offensive prowess within himself. So yes, I think he can navigate.
I'm just saying. We already seen Kyrie against a good defense on number one option and kind of like play bad. Then you play some against.
Do you think Trae Young's a better player? Because you're just going off of I'm
just asking questions.
Yeah, I know. But I think Kyrie to me is a better player, and it's pretty clear. So.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So if Kyrie is such a better player, why has Trae been more successful with worse talent?
What's define more successful, please?
Yo, Mars, don't boo me.
He's been farther in the playoffs.
In like 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. He's been further in the playoffs.
Yeah.
On one of the weakest years.
Kyrie was in that same conference. I bet you won't do it. Kyrie was in that same conference. So try again.
Which year are we talking weakest?
Yeah,
2021 after the shortest offseason when there's multiple.
Hey Mars, I hate you, dog. You funny.
They both played in the East, when they're number one. So I think that point's funny,
dog. I will say this though, I'm coming to
what are we talking about? Trae Young has one deep playoff run. We're going to use that. And
Kyrie has no deep playoff runs as a number one. He has zero.
I still think Kyrie Irving would do just as well in Trae Young's position than
based off
I don't know if I agree to that.
I haven't seen
his skill set. What do you mean?
His
skill set.
So where are the skills when it matters the most? I don't see these skills that you're talking about. I don't see them.
I don't see them from Trae Young either. Congrats.
I saw them 21.
He advanced further past the Philly team that massively underachieved. That probably should have won that series.
A Philly team that was better than the Hawks. No matter what you think about Philly, they were better than the Hawks.
Objectively. Well, the thing is, you don't know my opinion on Sen Bimmons. I think Sen Bimmons is a bum and was holding back that.
Did you think the Hawks were better than the Sixers in 21?
No, but I'm not surprised the Sixers lost though. Like them losing that series wasn't surprising. It really isn't. Like the Sixers are as long as Ben Simmons is getting significant. I've said this years ago when I was on this platform. There's no player for the amount of minutes he gets on a basketball court. Ben Simmons is the worst player in the NBA. I don't care. He's a negative to the team.
So in 2019, right?
Killing Hayes in the league, ain't he?
Kyrie was guarded by Eric Bledsoe, right? And he's struggled, right? What do you think Ben Simmons at his peak defense would do to Kyrie Irving in that same situation?
Well, Ben Simmons couldn't. Ben Simmons was having trouble guarding a less efficient, shorter Trae Young.
He didn't struggle. That's a lie. Trae Young didn't even play well. You said he didn't play well that series. You said yourself he didn't play well that series.
Well, Ben Simmons doesn't provide the offensive production because if he's defending him, Ben Simmons' offense is just as bad as good as his defense is. I think Kyrie Irving on the same situation on that same team gets past that Philly team. That's what I'm saying.
No, but what he played like in 2019, right? If he struggled with a worse defender than Ben Simmons, in my opinion, why would he?
Can I ask you a question? Would you think a young Trae? Do you think a young Trae Young with LeBron and Cleveland, like for instance, in that
I think
final season against Golden State? Do you? Okay, so we agree then. So
I think he's better number two. I think Trae's a better number one.
So neither of them do anything worth noting being a number one option outside of that one playoff.
But Trae's the more number one.
But you believe Kyrie's a better number two, which they're going to be anyway.
He's more portable.
No, that's more skill set. It's to do with skill set.
But where are these skills when he's number one? I only see him when he's number two. I don't see all these skills.
Where are these skills when Trae Young's number one? What did Trae Young do this year?
Make the conference finals, beat every team that he wasn't supposed to beat. I didn't think I could do that. I'm sorry.
The 21 runs not moving me enough for him to elevate him above Kyrie's skill set.
LeBron that's moving you. Please give me one run that's moving.
Trae Young, when he's number one, like he does lead like the Hawks to like a top 10 offense all the time, like by himself. He's like a walking offense by himself. Yes, he's a negative defensively. And non-trolling wise, Kyrie is
massive negative.
Yeah.
First off, Trae Young not even better than Tyrese Halliburton.
He needs to iron.
That's a bit too much.
I don't know why we're arguing Trae Young and fucking Kyrie.
Currently, Trae Young.
No. I was just trolling you.
I know they're good questions.
Wait, football. Do you think Trae's top 25? Do you think he's top 25?
Who?
Trae Young.
Do I think he's top 25? I would have to think about it. I don't have. I mean, bro, he's just such a. For me, right? I don't like players like Trae Young. Like I was my 1 or 2 option on. I wouldn't want him on my team. So I may have him out of my top 25 if I really think about it. But I can see why someone else would have him on the right team. Trae Young could work, but it has to be a very specific team. So
you said it was clear in Kyrie's favor. I was just asking. You said it was clear.
Can I say this?
Trae Young or Jamal Murray?
Trae Young.
Jamal Murray. What do we know? No.
Yeah, I'm saying Jamal Murray all day.
Jamal Murray all day.
I would understand that. That makes more sense.
It seems like you guys, when majority of people, when they look at the game, you guys put your emotions in Trae Young, and y'all don't actually evaluate him. Like you guys don't like him, and then
I've watched him. I watched him.
I'm being honest. I'm not saying you gotta have him top 15. Like I don't care if you have a player ahead of him or not. As long as you get valid reason. Majority of the time, people don't actually watch him. When I say this, when people say he don't operate in the mid range, that's not true. He does operate in the mid range.
I mean, he has one of the nicest floaters in the league.
Yeah, exactly. And I hear like Bam Adebayo ahead of Trae Young. That's nasty.
They're just such different types of players. Though. I think Bam is a more effective player than Trae Young. Though.
I can see it.
I think
I
another
guess
issue with Trae is the fact that he's such a volatile scorer. Like there will be nights where he's goes off on 40 points, 10 assists. But there's nights where he also has like 20 points on 5-30 shooting or something like that. So it's just the volatility, and I think a lot of people sometimes focus on the bad, which makes them have like a negative feeling towards him.
So
I just know what I'm gonna get from Bam most nights. Like Trae Young is,
and you know what you're gonna get from Trae. Bam out of bio is not a great rim protector. People overrate that about his defense.
Definitely a better defender.
Anything.
I think Bam's defense offers a bit because he's a 4 playing as a 5.
Wait. Is Bam a better defender than Trae Young's offensive player?
No.
But Trae, I would have want Trae Young. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Trae Young's offense is not near good enough for me to justify him being on the floor for his defensive liability. For me personally, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I should be done with that.
To say Trae can't be on the floor is kind of crazy.
Me personally, I don't like the defensive liability he presents for my team.
Okay, there's a lot of top offensive players on defensive liabilities.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
I mean, Lillard does exist.
Not that bad.
Yes, Trae Young. Yes, and plus his defense has improved. He's not like he's still a terrible defender, but he tried defensively. He's a small guy. He's never gonna be great defensively because he's 6'1" with like an average wingspan. Like he's gonna hide him. But what he does on a Hawks team, his pick and roll, his involvement in getting the bigs in, his involvement to find open lanes, to find shooters in the corner at all times, to create shots for people that aren't great shot creators. John Collins not a great shot creator. Not a great shot creator at all. And I'm not want to undervalue these players at all. But him on that offense, what he does to the Hawks team is a lot. I will give him this. His playmaking is the best asset. His playmaking is better than scorer. I do think he's
I wish he was on a team where he could take less shots.
How many players has Trae Young made better?
John Collins.
I think John Collins was pretty good with Trae.
Yes.
Didn't John Collins have the best year with Trae Young is like his second year?
John Collins' production has dropped since they've gone to the conference finals.
Yeah, but he's also got.
But his best he had a broken hand. That's kind of.
He had a broken hand.
And to be fair, his best season was Trae Young still. So
yes,
well, because he hasn't had any season that wasn't with Trae Young.
Right, I'm saying he only played with Trae Young. I can't say he's better without him because we didn't get a chance to see it yet. His rookie year he wasn't with Trae Young. His rookie year, come on.
I mean, yeah,
Trae Young made it better.
Realize he got a dog on his team named DeAndre Hunter. He needs to get the ball more.
DeAndre Hunter gets the ball.
That's not going to happen with him. That's not going to happen with him and DeJounte Murray on the same team. Hunter's a little shaky.
I do.
He's still getting better. Like looking at his career, he's just gotten better and better as the season's
with Trae Young.
But not good enough.
So that means Trae made someone better. So there
DeAndre Hunter, he needs to stay healthy.
That doesn't mean Trae Young necessarily made him better. That means he's been in the gym working.
Oh,
but you can't say that.
Okay, Trae Young gets his assists. You want me to tell you how Trae Young gets his assists? He breaks down the defense. Yes, he waits for the defense to collapse and he kicks it out to an open shooter. He's not setting up plays, getting guys. He's not setting up plays though and getting guys open. He's just breaking. He's not.
So that Clint Capella lob not a play.
But he doesn't have a lot of.
Let him finish. So you said he's not break. He's not. So you got to the point where he's getting open shooters.
Yeah. So here's what
say it over again. Say it over again, bro.
Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. He's coming down. He's not calling sets for other players and calling out plays for certain players. How he gets his assists is he gets the pick and roll, which he's great at, and he's able to break down the defense. He waits for the defense, and he makes a smart play, and he kicks it out to the open shooter. My thing is he's not. If you see DeJounte has made 2-3 buckets in a row, it's your job as the main guy to come down and call that next play for him. Keep feeding the hot hand. You know what I'm saying? If DeAndre comes down and hits 2 open threes in a row, you should come down and call a play for DeAndre Hunter. You know what I'm saying? And what Trae Young is great at is that exactly. He's he's great at breaking down defenses. Like seeing him in college at Oklahoma, he had that innate ability of, okay, I know where the defense's weaknesses with this big. I'm gonna just expose that and be able to just keep exposing it. But there's other ways to get other players involved, and that's my only thing with Trae. And defensively, like football guy was saying, defensively he's just a liability, bro. Like it is what it is.
Do you
Yeah,
feel
he's
like
easily one of the
other
worst
defense
defensive
have
players in the league.
defense.
That's
The
my knock
defense-
with Luka.
the
That's my knock
defense
with
suck.
Luka too. Luka is not a good defender. He needs to and I was talking about this with Ox and Chill.
He don't even try.
Half a defense is effort, bro. Anyone who
Yeah,
plays
this year
ball,
was the worst for him.
you know
If
what I
he
mean?
tried
Like,
and was
it's
Yeah,
just
this
like
is-
one would have stopped that person in front of you.
I'm gonna be real. Have y'all ever seen Luka in a full sprint on a basketball court?
Never.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Nah.
I counted.
But-
I think I have.
He
I
can
have.
jog. He jog a little bit. He
Where
do
they
a LeBron.
played,
He
they
jog.
played the Celtics on.
I literally never
what
seen
was
it.
it 1 or 2 seasons ago. I counted, dude.
Watch more
He took
games.
he took 36 plays off defensively. 36
You
plays.
counted
Hold on.
that?
That's
You counted?
dedication. That's
Yeah,
dedication.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's too
I
much.
counted 36 lazy plays on defense in one game with Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he
but
can
I
get some
mean-
bucks a
game,
lot.
man.
I look
Why
at
you
I
those
counting
hear
types
what
of
that?
you're
things when I watch
saying.
ball.
I hear what
I
you're
look
saying.
at those
but,
types of things. How many plays?
How
is he taking
many
off?
points did he score?
Oh, he had a great stat line. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, no, who cares?
Come on.
Who
You know how
cares?
you gotta beat it.
Hey,
There-
hey,
there-
Taking
hey,
offensive plays off
He's
defense.
doing like
Yeah.
34, 11, and
we're
8.
looking at the
Who
game different, bro.
cares?
We just.
But
looking at
I want to
the
say
game
this. I'll be honest.
Who
I'll be honest.
cares?
'Cause I am an honest Trae guy. I do think Trae is more suited to be as a number 2 because of his playmaking ability and his secondary scorer. And as an honest Trae Young fan, he is overrated as a shooter as well. I do think there
Oh, he's streaky.
some shooters as well. Like he's a good shooter. He's a good
Yeah,
shooter.
nah, if he gets going, watch out.
But when he's hot, he's hot. But I do
Yeah.
think Trae Young as a secondary option, like if you put him next to Giannis or someone like that, or next to Embiid, that would be insane. Because his playmaking ability to be a secondary scorer and like his scoring gravity as well. So I am honest about Trae Young. I do think like this last year, he still had it wasn't the best efficiency scoring wise, but I do think he's still one of the best players in the league. And like when people was pushing DeJounte Murray over Trae Young, that was just nasty too. Because
What do you mean by best
I mean,
player in
Trae
the
Young
league?
has a
'Cause
lot of
he's-
haters, but I do got a question for the panel up here because I do think it's an interesting question when it comes to Trae Young and his playmaking value versus Kyrie Irving and his scoring value. In terms of attributes on the basketball court, what do you think is most valuable in general? Like, is it playmaking? Is it
Depends on the
superior
position.
it
defense?
depends for a
Is
team.
it
What,
shot
we're talking
creating?
point guard?
Well, I don't
It
care about
depends on the
depending
player.
team. I'm just
Yeah,
asking you, as
assuming
an
that this is
individual.
just
I'm just asking you as an individual. What do you think is the most valuable?
It depends on. You cannot say it doesn't depend on what your team is because you.
I'm asking you as an individual. So you create your team. You pick the attribute you want. Which is the most valuable.
The teammates have to matter for playmaking. Yeah, they have to matter for.
Y'all
playmaking.
making this
I'm
more
going
complicated than it has
with
to be.
Yeah, you're making
No,
this
but
big.
like
Like-
playmaking, your
Oh
teammates
my
have to
goodness.
matter. Though. Like you can't.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so you asked
Y'all
me.
create
Y'all
the
might
team.
call me the corny guy, but I'm gonna say IQ and fundamentals.
No, he wanted to know playmaking and scoring. So
Oh,
would
playmaking
you rather have
and
would you have a team full of scorers or a team full of playmakers?
I didn't.
The
I didn't
game
say
is
that.
about getting
No,
the ball.
he's talking about your best player. Would you rather have your best player be more of a playmaker or more of a scorer?
I didn't say that either.
Yeah, let
Oh,
him
I
go
don't know.
and maybe we don't.
I give up.
I think a better question since we're talking about Kyrie and Trae. Would you rather take Kyrie scoring or Trae's playmaking?
I mean, it depends on the makeup of the team.
Yeah, it depends.
See that's a valid. So
Because
you
I'll
need
say
to know
this,
what team
like
you are.
To
I
answer the
don't
original
think-
question, I would say playmaking in a sense because there's different facets to playmaking.
All right. Put
Where-
Trae Young
where-
on the team of, and I hate to be that guy, but put him on the 2016 team with LeBron, right? Because everybody be like, "Oh, he had Bron." So that's the second option is Kyrie. Let's say we put Trae Young as a second option to an all-time great like LeBron.
They don't win.
They
I
don't
think
win.
it works out. I think it works out because
I don't think they win.
They beat that same
They don't come back 3-1, bro. They don't come
I
back.
don't think they
Yeah,
win.
just
I-
to
I-
be
I-
fair,
I-
I
Two
believe
people
just
that
they don't
don't
win.
playmakers.
they don't go down 3-1.
LeBron plays the Kyrie strength, which is the scoring the
Mm.
bucket. It allows
Yeah,
LeBron
yeah.
is allowed
And
to-
off ball, and I think Kyrie fits way better.
Kyrie
with
as a
LeBron.
scorer, bro, it's not even because it's like Kyrie could break down the defense now, whereas Trae is breaking down the defense and he's kicking it out. Kyrie could go to the rack, finish with the right or the left all day, every day. He could
But
pull
wouldn't
up
you
for
say?
that
But
mid-
hold on, wouldn't you say that Trae
Yeah,
Young's?
definitely.
Drake do
Well-
that probably too.
But wouldn't you say
Kyrie's a
Trae
way
Young's
better finisher.
playmaking?
Go ahead.
But wouldn't you say Trae Young's playmaking can help LeBron as well? Because like LeBron can he'll find LeBron on cuts, like it'll make it easier so LeBron doesn't have to be all ball dominant, so like they can play off each other. Wouldn't you say that as well?
He
I'd
would
say
still.
But if you're
yeah,
taking the
I
ball
agree
away
on
from-
that, but my thing is Kyrie is just more of a dog, bro. Like that's just plain and simple,
No,
bro.
no,
Like, I
listen,
don't-
listen,
I don't
Yeah, I
see
think
that. I don't
LeBron
see
works
that.
best with the shot
I feel
creator.
like
Wait.
Trae,
They
bro,
both
in
have
that
dog.
situation, he's given up. Kyrie probably deep down thought alongside LeBron in 2016, we could still come back 3-1. Trae Young, to me, like, I obviously may be wrong, but he doesn't seem like that. Like I said, I've been watching him for a long time. I watched him in college too. He doesn't.
Bro, he got that dog. In him,
he might.
So Trae Young just didn't hit a game winner against the Celtics from like in Game 5.
They both got the intangibles. They got.
He got a dog in him. No, I'm just saying Trae Young does have that dog in him now. Like the way he does, what he does to the fans, him barking back at the fans, like. I'm not saying he's like as clutch as Kyrie, this, that, but for him to say he doesn't have that dog.
I haven't seen this dog in Kyrie since he left LeBron.
Hasn't he also led the league?
I've seen a dog in Kyrie.
All right.
He's just without LeBron.
It's sporadic. Yeah, you can see it.
Just because
the player one, he's not a Batman.
He told the Boston fans to be quiet in Game 1, 2022.
It's crazy that y'all arguing over
that series.
Also, LeBron doesn't need a
He's no dog. You can't be losing.
No, I know LeBron doesn't need one.
You can't say Kyrie doesn't have dogs.
KG was losing for 10 years.
Hold on.
Yeah, he wasn't a dog.
It doesn't work like that, bro. Just because you're in the finals to show it does not mean.
I think LeBron's so great he can make it work.
What's crazy?
I mean, LeBron could make it work.
What's crazy to me is
I don't think they beat the Warriors though. I think
what's crazy to me is that y'all trying to did the narrative talk between them, but these are 2 point guards whose whole career in fandom is pushed by 1 year playoff run narratives. That's it. Literally.
Well, not really.
That's fine. That's absolute fact.
He's still very young.
I mean, just because we use the best playoff runs, does that mean like they're like
Kyrie is a lot more than just 2016.
We're just using.
But I'm saying the narrative that's pushed behind him off that 1 year run, even though
he's a champion. I mean, that's what we're doing.
Which is also important. But at the same time, when we're discussing
narrative.
In this conversation with LeBron,
it's fact.
I mean, I think we all kind of understand that LeBron, one, doesn't need a elite playmaker that holds the ball and does dribble moves. He needs someone to create his own shot sometimes. And obviously, Trae Young is a way worse defender than Kyrie. So on the court, Kyrie Irving can actually hold his own to a better extent than Trae Young. So in terms of value, like it's pretty clear to me that Kyrie Irving fits way better than Trae Young.
Yeah, with LeBron, I agree with that.
My argument, I think Kyrie's a better fit. I just think LeBron can make it work. That's it.
You think they win in 2016 with Trae?
No.
I'm a Trae
because Trae Young was like
14
years old.
So. Come on, Mars.
Come on, Mars.
I think they lose because I just think like I feel like they can just attack Trae Young. Like I'm sorry, I feel you could just hunt that nigga like blatantly, like ruthlessly. Like I get it, Kyrie's not the best defender. But, like, I'll say this. I don't know. I don't feel like Trae Young is going to come down the court. Let me get an ISO. Let me get the switch. Let me get Steph on me. And he just going to – I don't know. I just don't –
He doesn't need to do that because what he's going to do is just give the ball to LeBron James, who's the clutchest player of all time.
And get out of the way.
All right, relax.
Come on, if he's the clutchest player of all time, why didn't you give it to Kyrie Irving?
Tell me he has more game winners in the playoffs. Tell me he has more game winners in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
He'll just give the ball to LeBron James. He's the
I do have a different question for y'all. I do have a different question for SB and everybody in here. And I heard Dub say, "Is it crazy if we're projecting to have Devin Booker to have over Jimmy Butler? In your opinion?"
Oh no!
Wait, you talking about like
sorry.
If you're projecting, that's not crazy.
Jimmy Butler gonna take the regular season off.
I saw
because Jimmy's about to be 35, right? Like,
what's the question? Our ranking?
Is it crazy to have Devin Booker over Jimmy Butler?
No,
that's not crazy. I mean, did you just not see what Devin Booker just did in the play? All right.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what? No,
Jimmy Butler
saying that is crazy because what Jimmy Butler does in the playoffs is fucking nuts. So let me retract that.
Yeah,
the reason why first round he did really well. It was just
one nigga
doesn't
take regular.
You just got the
reason why I asked that because like Devin Booker isn't a negative defensively anymore. He's probably a neutral. I don't think
he's a good defender.
Yeah, he's above average.
He's a good defender.
You can't use that, and only that. I do believe that Booker's the better offensive player than Jimmy.
You're not better defensively.
Are you keeping the same?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you think the playmaking is wide in Jimmy's favor?
Playmaking?
Yeah.
If we're projecting
agenda.
I'm just saying. So, like, do you think is it in y'all opinion?
It might be a wash, in my opinion.
Do you think Booker can be above Jimmy Butler entering this season, or like by the end of the season, Booker could be ahead of Jimmy?
Yes,
definitely.
Sure,
Is he not already?
Especially if he's established as the best player on his
I'm
team.
still taking Jimmy though, right now.
Yeah, I'm still taking Jimmy just because I respect the playoffs. I respect what he did in his last 2 years.
But it's a conversation at least.
I mean,
definitely a conversation.
I was
shot
not
20 for 25 and dropped like 47.
They're in the same tier.
So where you got Luka ranked right now, then?
Luka top 5.
Who said they don't? Who respect the
Luka
playoffs?
top
Corey?
5? You sure?
I would have dropped Luka, but KD underperformed too. So I was so many guys underperformed that I thought I
Whoa,
would drop Luka.
KD
but they didn't
underperformed.
underperform.
First off, when I was driving home from work,
How did KD underperform?
y'all was really contemplating
He was
Luka
mid
over
these
KD
playoffs.
as a scorer, bro. Come
He's
on,
in-
KD.
he went
Hey, that was
Fishing
one
like
man.
a
That was
sub-
one
That
man.
was one man. That was one man.
That was one man.
Don't put
blame
that.
us.
Don't put that on. Yeah, don't put that on me.
Because KD a way better scorer than Luka.
Easily, yeah.
In 2023,
Easily. I don't want to go.
yeah, it's
that far.
KD,
Not
but
easily.
easily is. I don't know.
I'm
KD
KD
in 2023, KD in 2014.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
KD in
KD
2017.
right now is a better scorer than Luka.
Yes,
Nah,
KD.
it's KD, but like
So it's-
easily, like not
Hey,
even.
but
Mark,
we
are
looking
you
about
trolling,
prime
bro, or are
KD.
you
We
like
looking
that
about
ass? I
prime
need to know.
KD.
Prime KD
You
clears.
talking about prime KD? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is. Kevin
No,
Yeah, I
Mark
can't
said
say nothing
like
about
now.
that.
Are you trolling, bro, or are you dead ass?
No. I didn't know you said prime. I didn't know you said prime. My bad.
I mean, current KD is.
They're both elite scorers. How
Current
about
KD
that?
is still
I'll
an
be
elite
nice.
scorer.
They're
In
both elite
facts.
scorers.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
KD is a better
okay.
scorer now.
They're
But
both
like,
elite scorers, but one's better.
this year,
Year 2 KD is the best scorer than Luka.
Oh well.
Year 2?
Okay.
I'm being
Yeah,
nice.
dude.
No.
Yeah, that's
stop.
too much.
I'm not.
Maybe,
I don't know,
Maybe.
Mars.
I had to go
can't-
back and look.
much
but I don't
Mars
know.
is just
We gotta look
fat
at some numbers.
and
I gotta go back.
Let's look at some numbers.
No,
Put-
KD's
Nah,
been a
KD
dog
Put
for a
year
while.
2
but-
Kevin Durant in this game with this
Oh,
spacing.
he goes
What's he
crazy.
averaging?
He
What's
going
he
crazy.
averaging?
He going crazy.
Okay.
He going
What's
crazy.
air attack, Mars? Do the formula.
27.
Yeah, air attack
Ah,
formula.
let's do air attack formula. Let's do this. Let's do air attack formula.
Yeah.
32.4.
Now, KD as a scorer is like his mid range clears Luka. 3-point
His
shooting.
off-ball-
clears
his
it.
off-
His
All-ball game
post up
clears
game,
Luka.
His
All-ball,
3-point
yeah.
shooting clears him
game,
too.
his ball handling, his
No,
finish.
Well, not
Not
ball handling.
ball
Not
handling.
ball handling.
No,
Not ball handling.
no,
Not ball handling.
no,
Not ball handling.
no,
Not ball
no,
handling.
no.
Don't be
handle,
fooled by
what?
that. As
No.
Nah, Luka
KD's
got a better
not
handle.
gonna handle Luka.
I'm
KD
a
got
KD
one
guy.
of the illest hezzy
I'm gonna keep it.
crossovers.
Hey, don't.
Yeah, no,
That's just a hezzy. He doesn't have better
That's
handle.
Yeah, his handle is
Step
good
back.
for a 7-footer, but it's
Step
not
back.
great by any
Nah.
means.
It's not.
Hey,
it's
I'm gonna
not
keep it.
Luka.
Randall,
I
you
don't
gonna
think-
be mad? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Steph Curry right now is a better scorer than Luka.
Admit that.
I'm not
Right
mad
now.
at that.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
that's not crazy.
I
Curry-
think KD and
Steph
and
Curry
are
is my
better
favorite
than
player in the
Luka.
NBA
Luka got a
right
more
now,
complete
so
offensive game.
praise
I
the
can't
Curry
tell. It
out.
seems like it's Luka.
But I have a question for you. If Kawhi fully healthy, does he have a conversation to be a top 3, top 5 scorer in the league, or is the best scorer in the league?
Well,
Top five
that's a
player
big
or
if,
scorer?
right?
Top five players?
Score.
If's
Score.
bigger than
Score.
I think he has a
It's
conversation.
You have to.
It's too many play. Yeah, I believe in conversation.
I'll
but
let
just
you
lock
know
him-
15
Just to
games
lock
into
him
the
in the
season,
top
Dev.
5 is crazy. Just like early to just lock Kawhi in the top
Who
5.
are the
like
5 better?
Embiid, Tatum.
Hold on. I got
And
five. He's
score.
healthy and he's
And
playing.
Embiid, Tatum, Durant, Giannis, Jokic.
I'm just talking about getting a bucket as a
with-
beginning bucket as a scorer. That's
I
what
think
mean.
Kawhi's a better scorer than Giannis. I ain't gonna lie. I know Giannis does. So.
Kawhi is a better scorer than Giannis,
Yeah,
for
I'm saying,
sure.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kawhi's a better
Yeah.
scorer than Tatum.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
No,
That's a big
I
ass
don't
fact.
know.
When
I
healthy,
don't know.
when
I
healthy,
don't know about
What
that.
the- I don't know.
That's a
I don't know
What does
about
Tatum
that,
do?
buddy.
when
Ooh,
healthy,
that's a
man.
good
What are
Tatum
you talking
do?
about? He just averaged 30 last year. What are you talking about?
No, I'm about to
Score.
explain what this
Who said,
nigga
I
do.
don't
This
know.
nigga does layups and he does threes with the size the nigga's
Oh,
game.
so he can't shoot
Who,
mid
Tatum?
range no more? No, Tatum don't shoot mid range.
I'm not saying what I'm
Kawhi's a
saying.
better
I'm
mid-range shooter, though.
I'm
Kawhi's
disrespecting
a better
Tatum's
mid-range
style of
dude.
play. Like the nigga, like I'm sorry, he's not better than Kawhi.
Air
on
attacks
scoring.
formula KD is averaging 34 points a game.
Dang.
34
efficiency.
34
On
second
better
year?
efficiency.
Y'all
We're
not
air
that's
attacking.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm just saying, second year KD's the best scorer in the league.
crazy.
Wait, so
KD
Mars,
KD the
Mars,
best
real
scorer
quick,
in the
Mars,
NBA.
did you ever do?
Air
Did
attacks
you
is
ever?
nasty.
Mars, did you ever do 05, 06 Kobe air attacks? What would that come out to?
Yeah, hey, that's
Let me do it right now. Let me
I
do
like
it right
that.
now.
I like that.
That's probably gonna be like
I like that.
43, bro.
Are you
Anyone
inputting
got
these
anyone
values
got
into
any
a
predictions?
calculator or
Anyone
something?
got any predictions?
38.
45,
What did he originally?
41
average?
He averaged,
Yeah,
he
what is
averaged
it originally?
35.
I'm gonna
He
say
averaged
40,
35.
42, 41.
Probably
42.
38,
I like
39.
42. I like
Probably
42.
about 42.
42 on.
I'm going with Nick. I'm going with Nick. You said 43, Nick?
I said
Average
41.2.
Come on.
Okay.
Mars,
I'm
what
41.
Mars, what did you do with Dub, man? He just.
Dub just ducked the show today. It is what it is.
Damn.
I blame you.
Damn.
Made a whole title.
Yeah, blame
I
me.
got some smoke for him too.
Smoke.
This is going to be
Shout
an
out Dub.
interesting formula.
Wait, so how exactly are you just inputting this into like a website or your phone or something,
No, it's a fraud
I
formula.
can't tell you how
Yeah,
the
it's like
Airtax formula
the Krabby
happens.
Patty
It's
formula,
a
bro.
fraud formula.
It's like the
Krabby
Now I do want to know how you.
I can't tell you guys the formula.
You think it's the Krabby Patty
He
secret
says the
formula?
Krabby
Don't fall
The
for the
Krabby
trap.
Patty formula is crazy.
Just let them do it. Don't fall for the trap. Ask about it. It ain't even work. It's a flaw formula, but just let them ride.
And then as he says, the Krabby Patty formula. is
As long
crazy.
as it fits my narrative, I'm cool with it.
Hey,
That's
listen,
what a lot of
he's
that
honest. He's shameless. with it.
Airtax formula Kobe. 45.6 points.
I was right.
Hey,
45.
Damn.
Shout out my nigga.
What's the efficiency? What's the efficiency?
Plus 4 relative true shooting.
Plus 4.
Hey,
Wow.
Kobe, that guy.
God
You're
damn.
the one.
That's the
Bro,
GOAT.
if we saw someone averaging 45 a game today, we'd be saying he's the GOAT.
Bro, I
Yeah,
would literally
hold
lose
on.
my
I say
mind.
the-
I would lose my
I
mind.
say Kobe the GOAT.
I mean,
Almost
he is
already.
my GOAT. That is my GOAT. That's my GOAT.
He the
Hey,
second. He
that's
the
what he
third
did in
greatest.
this era.
He the third greatest player of all time to me.
Let me explain something to y'all about Kobe, bro. To break your index finger in your shooting hand and have to change your shooting release and still win a championship, bro, that is unheard of.
That was in 2010, right?
2010. To shoot on your broken index finger on your shooting hand, he had to completely change how the ball rolled off his. How his, you
If
know
you
what I'm
hoop,
saying?
like
You gotta
legit hoop,
completely
that is
change
very fucking hard to
everything,
do.
bro. You know, that's insanely
I
hard.
can't hoop no more, so I don't know how it feels anymore.
So,
I mean,
Mars,
but
can you
if-
air
but
tax
did
some
you
of
play
Wilt's
organized
highest scoring
basketball like
seasons?
growing up?
Yeah,
That would go
someone
down.
told me to
That would go
Airtax
down.
Wilt Chamberlain. So I'm
Airtex team.
That would go down. That would go up.
Hopefully it goes down.
Yeah, that would be a good one
Alright.
too. T-Mac 0203.
Airtex T-Mac too.
Hey, do the Spurs play the Mavericks first game of the season?
Yes.
Will Derek Lively lock up Wemby?
No.
No, he
It'd
couldn't
be
even
funny
lock
if he
up
does.
Gobert. What? I saw him in the preseason versus Gobert. Gobert destroyed him.
Hey, can
first
we
game.
speak about my nigga Jordan
Luka's
Poole
gonna
last
have
night?
like-
Yeah, I will say this.
Oh
Derek
my God,
Lively had
please
some
with the
good,
Jordan Poole.
good.
Come on, bro. Hold on,
Airtax
bro.
Wilt Chamberlain.
I don't need no
is
Jordan Poole hate,
29
bro.
points a game.
Hey, Jordan
Mm.
Poole.
Wait,
29?
29 points. And what was his original?
What is his rebound?
50.4.
50 points.
God damn.
Do you have
That's
rebounds in that
21
formula?
point drive.
Man, my
Rebounds
nigga
are
Jordan
so
Poole
low.
gonna go crazy this year. I'm going to the
He's
game.
gonna put up some crazy
Now,
numbers
Rodell,
for
Luka
sure.
Yo,
We
gonna
might
have
Poole
see-
been winning
Mars
my
just had his
game.
formula
we
of
might
a
see
Word
Jordan Poole
document.
put up a
Wemby got like
60-point game this
23.
year. We might put up.
Oh yeah,
put
he's
up
gonna get
60
50 point
at one
game
point.
easy.
Who
Hey,
with
Mars,
a 60-point
Mars,
game?
I got
13,
Maybe
13
Jordan
rebounds
Poole?
a game. 13 rebounds a game.
29.
Hey, Mars,
Jordan
you
put
want-
up
hey, Mars,
50
you want-
That's not bad.
you
That's
want-
good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Hey, Mars, you want to? Hey,
Bitch,
Mars, you
nah,
want to
Nah,
credit?
pull that nigga. Never
Hey,
mind.
Mars, I got a question. You want to create a crazy narrative and make some money doing it? Put your Airtax formula in the website and then you just type the number in the years and then they just do it. They just pop
Oh,
up. with
no,
it.
I ain't trying to put it. Nah, this Airtax formula just for me.
No, you got to put it out there. Make a buck off of it.
Nah.
I
I
guess
gatekeep.
$5 a
I
month
gatekeep.
subscription for it.
I'm going
I
to the game
gatekeep.
next week.
Also,
Nah,
Mars took
crazy.
it from someone else. He
There was a
can't
show like a
monetize
month or
off
two
it.
ago.
Mars,
Jalen-
you're depriving the
Jalen
NBA
put out the
community of the
Airtax.
most narrative-driven
The
website ever.
NBA community are already stat nerds. I'm not giving them an Airtax formula so they can say Bill Russell averages 9 points a game. I'm not doing it.
Yo, go average 9 points per game in this era.
19.
How's he gonna score, bro? Bill
Nah.
Russell, rest in peace. God rest in peace, Bill
Hey,
Russell's soul.
if
How
y'all
would
are
he
That
score?
football
nigga not in my
heads,
top 10.
hop on open field coming up next. Hop on.
Okay, when's that starting?
And,
Four?
Yo,
and then
Rodell,
go
Tom,
and then
you on
go
there, you
watch SB's Bull show where he's gonna talk about the Bulls.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you talk about the Bulls? Like how bad they are, how bad your ownership is?
I don't know how you're gonna do that every week for a whole season, but
Hey,
I did have-
it's twice a week actually.
SB, when y'all traded DeMar DeRozan?
it's twice a week.
Monday and Thursday. Yeah.
Here I was.
Y'all,
thinking
I don't know how y'all not
Homie.
just talking about Michael Jordan every show. Not
Hey,
gonna lie.
SB,
Yeah, just reminisce about the good old
we
days.
actually talk basketball.
I mean,
Y'all
oh.
don't talk narratives. We talk basketball.
But it would just be depressing actually talking about how bad your team is. With it.
Facts, like
Start a Rocky show. Then.
Your terrible ownership, how he cares more about
Like,
your
if
White
that
Sox.
was
If that was a
DeMar
Rocket show, I'd be
DeRozan
very
is
happy. At least
traded.
we have a promising future.
We gonna have
That's
a
crazy.
It's
Hey,
just
that's fair.
bleak.
You gonna watch DeMar DeRozan shoot these middies this year and talk
Yes,
about it.
sir. DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that's
Patrick
great.
Williams.
40 and 42
Patrick Williams,
win season
Patrick
is
Williams,
coming.
John.
Walmart version of the Phoenix Suns, all offense, no
Hey,
defense.
Airtax
I have a question for the panel.
I do
actually,
like
from-
Patrick
from
Williams.
Reggie Reg. Which decade do you guys think had the highest field goal percentage? The 80s, 90s, 2000s, or now?
80s.
I'm gonna say
Field goal percentage?
Yeah, field goal percentage.
Because
Like,
maybe
what,
it's
the
either
whole
80s or now.
decade?
Just because the
Beginning-
80s
It
had
low
that
key
big
might
man.
be the 90s.
The
90s.
80s, you gotta understand, the 80s had the big man. Well, 80s and 90s had
Thank
the
you,
big
Aaron.
man revolution where like they played inside out, so it probably could be them. But then again, like these days, niggas is percentages is. This is what pisses me off when people talk basketball. Niggas be like, "Oh, this person's inefficient because they're not 49, 50, 51," and it's like, my nigga, like it's only a handful of players that even do it in this era that do that around that range. If they're not a big man, why the fuck are you calling somebody that shot 46%? They're inefficient. Like, what the hell? Especially somebody that played in the 2000s where T-Mac was very fucking inefficient. Like, it'd be players that be hella inefficient in the 2000s. So in terms of that question, I'm gonna say it's either gonna be the 80s. Shit, probably no, but I'm gonna say 80s.
80s, 90s. I don't know.
I'll say 90s.
Well, I know for the 90s, I'm pretty sure like for the whole decade, I think teams only averaged like 6 threes a game in the 90s. So it's probably around that or even lower in the 80s. But I'm probably going to say probably 80s or 90s as well. I'm going to say 90s though.
Yeah, me and Nick are on the same page. The era that shoots the least amount of threes, I'm going to assume shoots a higher percentage because you're just taking more layups.
Bingo.
Layups are going to go in more often than threes.
Yeah.
That's why in this era, definitely not, because they're shooting like 33s a game, 35%, low field goal percentage, high IQ. I'm guessing the 80s. Reggie, if you can actually tell us the answer, because I can't be bothered to check. But I'm assuming it's the 80s. It's the 80s.
What's the answer, KSB?
So this on StatMuse. Apparently the 80s was the highest from 48.5% in the 80s. 90s has 46.4. 2000s is actually pretty low. It's 44.9%.
Because the 2000s greatest defensive era.
80s seemed like the easy answer.
That is a fact. But it is the lowest, but it is the greatest.
2010s we have 45.6, and then 2020 from onward it's 46.6.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so is the current day higher than the 90s?
No, current day is no. 2.2 higher than the 90s. 0.2 higher.
Wow. More
Hey, that's like 3-4 years.
So shooting
that's gonna go towards
this era is just better at basketball. That's all.
With a lead defense.
The skill level's higher for sure.
There we go. We put the old heads for today.
Jamal Murray better than Magic Johnson confirmed, bro.
No, it's Kenny Hardaway, man.
Where the skill level's higher, the fundamentals are less now than they are back in the day. The fundamentals, and y'all.
That's why the Europeans be kicking our ass. They got the fundamental game.
The fundamentals in the on the older games is much higher than they are now, bro.
Would you consider dribbling with your offhand the fundamentals?
Don't you have to rely on?
Yeah, what do you mean by fundamentals?
Would you consider? Yeah, would you consider dribbling with your offhand the fundamental?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When I was 11 years old, my pops would smack me. He would tell me, "Yo, you're dribbling up and down the street with your left hand with your right hand behind your back. If I see you dribble with your right hand, bow."
So explain Clyde Drexler.
Paul.
Yo, and that's a good take, Mars. He is not great at going left. And when I used to hear people glaze Clyde Drexler, it's like, yo, Clyde Drexler was not that good going left, bro. He really wasn't.
How you just let him get away with that like Jalen Brown don't exist right now? I would have instantly clapped.
Jalen Brown is better than
but he's not arguing for the fundamentals of today's game.
Stop letting Mars get away. I keep telling y'all, stop letting Mars get away with that.
Shame on Jalen Brown. Let's pretend
Jalen Brown
just got the bag, bro.
is as bad as some of these other guys from the older era.
Jalen Brown, bro. Shame on him, bro.
Climate NBA.
You know what's crazy?
Player, I don't know.
Dribbling ain't something that you just like you can't work on as you age. Like, you can actually.
Technically, it did.
Absolutely.
It did technically increase.
You should be able to
it's
pat
still
that
bad.
master. As much
It's
as
improved. It's just gone from terrible to.
It hasn't
terrible.
Bro, he can't go left.
at all.
He can't. But if you watched him when he first came in, it was bad.
Yeah, it was even worse.
He couldn't even go right.
I was gonna say, don't feel bad. Mars' favorite player, Julius Randle, can't go right. Oh, his second favorite player, RJ Barrett, can't go right. So
it's fair play. Crazy.
I mean, they can't really go right. So I mean,
they can't at all. They're gonna bully you to the left, even if you try to make it go right.
What? You're cooked. There you go. Same thing happens. You're cooked.
How am I cooked? My argument, I believe the NBA was more fundamentally sound back then.
Whatever
you
say you tried to disrespect the old agenda. You got cooked. There you go. Let it go.
But if they're less skilled,
watch LeBron when he was younger, fellas. Go see how many times from when he came into the league till 2009, 2010 would he go right and pull up for a jumper?
No.
He couldn't do that because his jump shot comes across his head like this. Left. So he wasn't going to dribble right and then bring it into a shot. He couldn't do that. This wasn't part of his game.
I just like to shoot.
That's just how it is, man. His shot mechanics just weren't designed for that.
But to be fair, he's Luka's just a better athlete than everybody. he still didn't have to at that time too because he's just.
See, that's glazed. That's glazed.
I know.
I mean, that's a
Did y'all hear
that's
that quote by Tim Grover? Did y'all hear that quote by Tim Grover? What that YouTube short that just came out, bro, where he was talking about how LeBron became the greatest of all time because of Kobe.
What?
What was the reason because of that?
Bro, listen. I'm just paraphrasing what Tim Grover said.
And he wrong.
He trained Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. He said when the Redeem team, when LeBron really saw how maniacal Kobe was at working, that's what drove LeBron and made him work even harder.
And he still ain't the GOAT, so it mean like he was wrong.
That's crazy. Yeah, I feel you. To me, I still got Kobe over Bron, but that's what Tim Grover said. That's what Tim Grover said.
I mean,
and he trained the 3 greatest basketball players ever.
Then we respect his opinion. Then if he thinks LeBron's better than Kobe,
forgive me. I mean, if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. But what I'm saying is, the quote of him saying that.
I got Kareem top 3.
Nah, Kareem is old.
You got Kareem top 3?
Mars,
Okay. Take out accolades. How's he better than Hakeem?
Hey, that's
there we go. Move on. We got 2 minutes for the show. We got a super chat. We only have 2 minutes left. Open field is about to start. That's why Radell left. I gotta read the super chat, man. KT4SH. K Cash, I guess. Agree with air attacks. 03 Kobe was a monster. No one could stop him getting to his spot. Question: who is on fraud watch? Lillard, KD, or Tatum if their super team loses?
Damian Lillard.
KD.
Tatum.
All 3 of them, but more so Lillard.
Tatum.
Lillard for me.
How is it Dame? This is his first year.
Because think about it, the talks. If you put Dame, swap Curry and Dame, those talks, and Dame needed help. And plus Dame preached about I never wanted a super team. I never wanted this that. Like I disagree with it, but Dame will get cooked the most, especially if they lose or like disappoint.
That's the.
It's always going to be KD because he's the biggest name. KD's going to get cooked.
That's what I was going to
say. In my opinion, none of them should be a fraud watch in my opinion, but that's just how. You
want to know why Tatum ain't going to be on fraud watch?
KD win, lose or draw is going to get cooked. If they win, it's just going to say he needs another super team.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Tatum don't get enough slander, and that nigga escaped.
No, don't do that.
No, that's definitely true. Tatum's definitely going to get slandered.
If you look at all KD's teams, his team that had the least talent was the first team he took to the finals. Especially what's about big 3-star cap. Think about all the people that play with now.
Well, the teams that had any sort of playoff success, sure. Because it's that of Golden State, right?
No, we got Golden State. Now you got this Phoenix team, and you even got the Nets team.
But well, then I'd say the 2016 Thunder were less talented than the 2012 Thunder.
Okay, that's fine. But it's still
fair. That's facts.
It's still a Thunder team. His Thunder run.
Oh yeah, the Thunder is his least. Yeah, I agree.
But everything since point in has been stacked. So now it's getting to the point where when his career ends, we're gonna look at it like that. But obviously we lived through it, so it might not seem as bad as us unless you want to push the agenda. But when he all said and done, people gonna look back and just look at all the teams he played for and be like, it's kind of crazy. I think KD played with the most talent than any other superstar ever, maybe.
LeBron.
I just say, I think that definitely we got to end the show. Thank you everyone for carrying Dub's lack of presence.
Oh, you owe me for hosting, brother.
Yeah, you can be humble.
That's crazy.
Yeah.